I just can't wait to laugh at the PC community once again. But I'm being sarcastic because it's definitely a loss. All right, let me make sure we live on the.
Yo, I hear like an echo. I don't know what it is. Sound like somebody like. I don't even know what it is. I can't even explain what it is.
You hear echo.
It's like it's not an echo.
I hear
It's
Chase's
like
AC.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
Facts.
that weird ass engine sound.
Sound like somebody breathe like
So
loud as hell.
I got to sit in here and just be hot then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass feet smell like French fries and shit. Facts.
Yo. Never mind.
They already at it, bro. Shout out to the squad in here. They getting out Ricky because of his head and his hat.
Oh shit! You know I totally
clone.
forgot I had that shit on. Wow.
Charlamagne, we live. Shout out to Brian Rodrigo, Martin in the building.
Thanks, Rodrigo.
Beavis, no butthead. Dre the Truth.
I'm done. Beavis no butthead. What a name.
Gabriel.
Yo, shout out
Wolf.
to the nigga that be watching this podcast that I met on Smite. The nigga said he started playing Smite because of me. His name was like that guy Harambe or some shit like that. Like that shit. Hey, that shit was funny, bro.
All right, let me.
And there was another nigga like Mr. Money or some shit.
Hey, go if you in here, go ahead and tweet out the stream. We're gonna try to get some more people in here.
Yeah,
It's
real
gonna be
shit.
a little bit of a shorter show today. Ain't a whole bunch of news. So yeah, bro. A lot of y'all I ain't gonna do it.
Did it from one.
Don't say it. No,
Stop
come
holding
on.
back, man. I'm tired
Come
of
on, wait, time out. Say what you want
Ricky,
to
what
say.
you
Go
just
ahead.
said.
All right, never mind, man. Never mind. Never mind. You about to attack me and shit. Never mind. Yo, your webcam do look clean though. That lighting. All right. Anyway,
Did it for me 2 times.
It's the ring light. Look, I'm gonna turn this shit off. Watch.
that's on my Christmas list. Don't forget.
How does it go? Oh, yeah, that's different. Yeah, keep it on. Yeah.
That's how it used to be. Then I got that ring light though.
What up, Moshi?
Moshi, what up, Moshi?
Yo.
Without motion. Yo, would it be? No, never
Yeah, I don't
mind.
know why my pictures are not changing no more. I'm not changing them in the middle of the show.
Facts B, you changed too much. Chill. That's probably what it gave you.
Not
man.
changing.
All right, you
They
know
still
what?
got that Tommy up.
People, Devin Johnson, that was one of the worst. Why your hat bigger than your head? It's supposed to be. Y'all dudes unreal, yo.
Like, what is supposed to be smaller than your head, nigga? So it can't fit? What the
Yeah, it
fuck?
don't even make like that. Like a lot of them don't even make sense. Did they try to roast a green screen? Like that's what we come up with though, fam. Really?
That's the same green screen that provides A1 content. But all right,
A
go
lot
there.
of people have the same
tell me
green
stuff.
screen. They're just zoomed in. I would zoom all the way out so you can see what the whole shit look like, but it's just not good. I can't show off the whole thing.
T-Pain.
T-Pain?
For a second.
Nah, I didn't hear it.
I heard it on mine.
All right, let's get this out the way. Let's go ahead. Let's do the show intros. We got the same squad from the last 2 shows in the building. We're gonna start with Barry. Go.
Oh damn, bro! I had a pork chop in my head, but what's good?
What the pork
What's
chop
good,
got to do
everybody?
with you
Glad to have you,
speaking,
man.
though?
I wasn't ready, man.
I hear the aluminum foil, bruh.
That ain't me.
That's me.
Y'all ate as soon as the intro
Yo,
started.
everybody out here.
Yo,
bro. Hey, I ain't mad at you, man.
I had to cook real quick, man. It's pork chop's a surprise, bro.
All right,
Fresh
Barry.
on work.
What games you playing right now? Game.
I'm on Tales of Stereo right now. I'm about 10 hours in so far.
How much was that on Kingwin?
No, I got it off Steam. It was only 16.
Okay, $16, something light. Yank will get Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam, but I'll save that for later.
Listen, how you got Vegas though?
All right, Terry. What you eating today? Sir?
Oh, my bad. No, I wasn't eating. I was looking through some papers. I wasn't eating.
All right. Introduce yourself for the people that might not know who you are, even though they should by now. Whatever, though.
I'm Terry. Facts. That's it.
Wow.
Nah, I've been a fan of the show for a while. I came on. Have fun. Let's talk video games.
All right. We got we just gonna wait for a second because you acting crazy. We're gonna swing it over to Abel.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Make sure you like the video. Shout out to our guests. Shout out to Barry. I don't even want to say guests, but shout out to Barry and Terry for coming through. You already know what it is. And yeah, let's talk games and have fun. Let's do it.
Mr. Ricky, sir.
Yo, I don't know why you. I just
It almost
go with
looked like a do-rag.
Yo.
Just run with it. I don't know what's the deal. Yo, what up, everybody? Shout out for Barry and Terry for being back here, man. We got slow news, but it's some good. It's good news, but not a lot of news though. But we got some questions as well. So if
we
got
gonna
any
get to this Infinite Warfare. I'm sorry, Ricky.
Yo, it's so good. You scared the shit out of me.
Right,
Anyways,
he just got them all.
shout out to everybody, man. Yo.
We'll swing it over to UTX of Prophecy.
I want to say thank you to everybody that hit the donation button to help me build this PC. Anybody that donated any little bit, whether it was 50 cents, $100, whatever. I just ordered my last parts. My shit should be here soon. The boy is on PC. God.
Oh, boy, them game of L's, boy. PC.
Listen,
Finally.
I got 2 games. B.
That's all right.
I got
That's
2
all right.
games.
Give me something on NES again. I'm gonna beat that because the next.
Nigga. I got you on ColecoVision, nigga. Say something.
Yo, ain't no. Is there an emulator for that?
Yes, there is.
Man, you can't do that, man.
Yep.
You can't do that, bro. Like, why you guys gotta be ridiculous with it? Like,
Because, nigga. First of all, I didn't start that.
You did. You went with the NES.
No, but you were the first one to say, should we be able to play
I asked.
No.
I
You
asked.
said yes, and everybody agreed. So don't be mad because I utilized.
Abel asked.
I thought you were gonna leave it.
I said sure, but you were the first one to pick the shit, knowing that we can't get you with the same shit.
Don't matter.
It do matter.
Wow, don't matter.
He got 2 games. I got like 50. I'm waiting.
We
When
all
doing
got
this
games.
game of L's
Here's
again?
the thing. Somebody said, "Oh, you can't give the same games that we gave before." Absolutely, you can. What?
I don't think you should. That's
What?
stupid.
No.
I don't want to see gameplay again of the same shit that was already
They
tried.
don't need to see
Hey,
gameplay.
they
I
don't
mean,
need to-
see experience.
No, it's just
Nah,
the
you gonna get this
experience.
experience
You tell it. Yeah.
because like somebody else.
Well,
have
if
to
that's
play
the
this
case,
shit.
I'm giving y'all 64 Super Mario every week.
Why you? That's what I'm saying. Why you gotta be ridiculous every time?
Because
That's
that's the type of logic that you use. There's gonna be somebody.
That's not the type of logic I was
there's a
using.
lot
That
of
is that is
guests
the
on here.
extreme.
There's
that-
a lot of guests on here that's gonna end up doing that, bro.
Now that you told him to, you know what? Let's. We can't forget
shut-
this.
What happened?
Shout out to Wiza now. I'm gonna put his links in the description. We gonna do 2 WWE Slam Crate Loot Crate giveaways. Yes. So if you a wrestling fan, I'm just gonna pick 2 random people from the comment section at some point during the show, or maybe on Twitter or something like that. Just like we did last time. We got 2 loot crates, basically WWE edition. So while we're here now, let me go ahead and throw his Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. You don't even have to do anything. The only way you can actually enter is if you comment, because I'll see your comment. So do that. Y'all should be familiar with Loot Crate, so on and so forth. So yeah, free shit. So comment. And if you don't know who Tommy is, you are not eligible, Vandrell. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
You're not qualified.
Damn.
You're not qualified.
You basically just disqualified yourself. If you don't know what time
I'm
it
just
is.
playing, Vandrell.
No, we're not playing. Dead ass, B.
That's not fair. He might
Not qualified.
he might only be like 17 or something.
I don't care.
Well, then that's not really true because I know the people from 227 and the Jeffersons isn't. All right, moving on.
I know I dream of GD and I was born way after.
This is true.
Gilligan's Island, all of them jumps.
All that. I Love Lucy. That's my shit.
Facts.
Oh yes, yes.
Shit,
I love
boy.
Lucy. Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, you sound like you just got excited over it. Nigga sound like he started rubbing his chest. Yeah.
All right, let's move over to let's get these deals out the way. Video game deals.
Right.
Go ahead, Abel. Go ahead, eh?
So slow week and slow week with deals, but here we go for the
GTA
week
5
that
on
is.
Xbox.
$59.99.
Hey, GTA 5.
GTA 5, you already know. But this is the week of October 19, 2016 for the deals, guys. The games that are releasing for this week is as follows. We have Battlefield 1, the Early Enlisters Edition for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Also, we have the Batman Return to Arkham for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. For Friday, we had Battlefield Worldwide launch going down on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Also, we have Sid Meier's Civilization 6 for PC on Friday. So hopping straight into the deals, guys, PlayStation 4 is having a Square Enix sale. You could save 70 to 75% off on select titles such as Life is Strange, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Hitman Trilogy, and more. So you could check that out there. Also, Ubisoft is having their midweek sale going on now on Steam. Okay, you can save 75% on select titles such as Child of Light, I Am Alive, Valiant Hearts, and more. Also, there is a Bethesda sale going on PlayStation 4 right now. You can save 30 to 50% on titles such as Doom, Fallout 4, and Elder Scrolls Online. Last but not least here, if you're in the business of looking for a graphics card, again, guys, it's getting more affordable every day, like every other month or whatever. It's getting cheaper and it's more accessible for you guys to start building your PCs. The GTX 1050 and the GTX 1050 Ti are soon to be coming out, and the GTX 1050 will be starting at $109. Also, the GTX 10 wow. Also, the GTX 1050 Ti will be starting at $139. Okay, and Nvidia claims that these cards are powerful enough to run full modern games at 1080p 60 frames per second. So if you're looking for that budget build, heck, you might want to even SLI these two cards or whatever if it's cheap enough for you, and get a lot of bang for your buck here. So all the deals will be linked down in the description below. And save, guys, and game on.
Good. You sound like you had some games that we wouldn't give people for Game of L's this time.
Yo.
Sometimes people like, yeah, we got this Batman.
Nigga be like Earthworm Jim. Finally,
I want to add a few things. Working at Best Buy, I've seen.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you guys haven't played Ratchet and Clank, such as myself yet, it's a sale for 20 bones on PS4.
Oh man.
Money.
And I think Battlefront, if y'all care for that game, is still 20 bones at Best Buy.
Come on, man.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You said Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
20.
I thought you was gonna say it was on sale for $37.99.
Hey, well, you did do that one time.
I did, yo.
That shit was $1 cheaper. And he said it was.
That was the rookie days. I was like,
Plus
I'm trying to
tax,
find
it would have been more
anything,
money
like,
than the actual game.
I don't know.
Is it Battlefront EA Access and Origin Access now?
It's gonna be free next week.
It's next week.
Yeah.
I had another.
And Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Yep.
Speaking of free, if you're on PC, Ubisoft are giving a free game each month. I believe they're giving out on Uplay. They're giving out Beyond Good and Evil this month.
Work?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh really? I gotta download that. Actually.
All right.
I mean, all the other ones did.
We have to reiterate this shit again, yo.
What?
If you trying to get on PC, the graphics card is when you get hit with the wow. The 1050
Usually,
Ti
yes.
is
Yes.
$140. I mean, I paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for my graphics card. Okay, you do not have to do that. $134 for a 1050 Ti. Y'all, if you look at that PC gaming, now's the time. $109 for the 1050. So all that, I don't want to go spend $1,000. Wrong again.
I would also like to add that I'm looking at an article right now, and NVIDIA expects that the 1050 Ti that supposed to be 140 will meet the Oculus Rift minimum specs. So 140 can get you, if you're looking to get a PC, build a PC, 140 on a graphics card can get you VR. It might not be.
Two would be even better.
So guys, so the biggest thing is going to be your processor. Once you get your processor out, everything else is just, you could do whatever.
And there's build videos on here. So you don't even need screwdrivers to put the PCs together a lot of the times. Like, so all that shit, man. Don't be letting people tell you these lies, yo.
Bro, 140 times. That's $280 plus tax, whatever, and you're getting basically a total of 8 gigs of 2 cards, right? Total.
I don't even have that.
And that's actually really good because a lot of these games now are requiring, for some reason, 6 gigs minimum.
Wait,
What?
was it 8 gigs for one card or 8 gigs?
No, 8 gigs in total if you get them both to run SLI.
If I remember correctly, the RAM, like if you have 4 and 2 cards, it doesn't combine into 8. It's just 2 4s. If I remember correctly.
You don't really.
No. It depends on certain games. Like certain games will allow you to run SLI, which it'll use 1 full card if it actually uses like more than 4 gigs, and then continue on from there. But there's some games that don't. So
and guys, keep in mind, it's not like this isn't like a flex type of thing where you could turn up your graphics on ultra or anything. It's allowing you to play at 1080p 60 frames. So if you're not a stickler for trying to go extreme or anything, you don't really care about the texture look or anything, this is great. That's great. If you just care about gaming and you want a PC game, now's the time. Definitely.
Dudes don't really understand max settings anyway. Like you playing on max
settings.
Yeah,
they don't.
Everything has to be turned up. If that shit ain't on 16 anti-aliasing and all that, you ain't playing on max settings. You playing on ultra. I don't think I ever could play any current gen games on ultra or max settings.
I have to ask everybody, do y'all feel like y'all need to crank it at max?
Man,
I don't
hell
care
man.
to.
I play on fucking medium.
I don't care to. I
do that shit I do that just to spoil me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It depends on the game.
I know
do that
you're
shit like Battlefield, bro.
I know you
Battlefield,
would. Yeah.
I have to max it out. That shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you can max that shit out on like the 780 that I had, and still get it well over.
I'm lying. I maxed out the Division, but that's not really.
No, but that game is taxing though. Wait, no.
But is that something you wanted to do, Chase, or was that out the box that you're at
just
ultra?
Went on
just
ultra because the graphics was that ass that they said, "Fuck it, you can run this
one." Yeah, that's sad as hell.
No, you did it.
You know what game look good? Rise on a Rome on ultra.
Yo, Forza. Oh, yeah. I can't imagine how Forza and Rise.
Oh my God, Forza, bro! I saw that game for the first time a week ago, yo. Man,
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't want to play that game on max.
Which one, Prof? Which one?
That mess with your head.
Yeah, because it's already beautiful on Xbox One. Like, imagine going that like times 2. Nah, B, that'll fuck my head up. What is reality, nigga? Like, there's no way that game should look better in a game than it does in real life, my nigga. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Bro, and it was crazy because when I was watching it, bro, it was the first time I ever seen Forza, and it wasn't even like no sweet cars, like it was just Crown Vics, yo. But it was still just looking cold.
Bubbles.
That shit is. I mean, if you can't.
It's the scenery, really.
Yeah, if you can't get that game no credit, then you a hater, bro. Like that game looks amazing. Like people that don't really game, if they walk in to see you playing that, they're like, "What are you watching?" It's like, no, I'm really not watching this.
Right.
Like,
they wouldn't even know. They would not even know.
So, we got 2 quick fan mail questions today. Well, they never really quick, to be honest with you. The fan mail segment takes like 40 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
All right. First question is from Robert Williams. Shout out to Robert Williams. Thanks for the email. As always, if you all want to send us any feedback or comments, questions, feel free to do so with the email in the description of the podcast. Sup, Chase, Ricky, God, Abel, and whoever else. I was doing some spring cleaning in my room and found my copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PS2 signed by Hideo Kojima, and I ain't going to fuck that second name up, bruh. So we ain't going to do that. Yeah, okay. All right, we're going to rock with that then. My question is, what's your favorite and most treasured piece of gaming memorabilia that you own? That is a great question. Just want to say I always listen to the podcast while I'm at work. I live in London, England. Shout out all the way from London, England.
Hey. Yeah, beautiful.
So we got a couple of those.
Thank you.
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you, guys. Real shit. Thank you.
So he doesn't get to listen to it live. That's fine. I know the time zone difference is crazy. He would love to be featured as a guest. He has questions that he would like to speak on, but he's not a proper YouTuber and have only been posting Destiny content. That doesn't matter. You don't have to be a YouTuber to be on here.
He said, "Fuck your booze."
Just don't come on here petting cats.
Fuck your booze.
That's about it.
He said, "Keep it up on your own channels and through the GMG podcast. Peace out. Tell Abel to flip his photos so the logo on his hats aren't backward." Tweeted him a while ago. He still hasn't done it. Sorted out.
He was serious about that.
He said, "Get your goddamn shit together."
I remember that.
You know what's crazy?
I'm sorry, Robin
Williams.
Williams.
That wasn't even funny.
Damn.
He is
son.
serious.
He put it in a
He's
fan mail to
about
reach
that.
out to you.
He's very serious about that.
So the question
Thank you, though, Robin.
is,
Thank you.
His most treasured piece of gaming memorabilia is his signed copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know how many of us have collector's editions or anything like that, or things that we may have gotten from Comic-Con or any other event. What are y'all favorite pieces of gaming memorabilia that's not just like the basic disc?
Mine would have to be my fucking Gears of War Xbox.
The whole X. Oh, that shit was nice.
Yes.
With the
Prop.
statue. The lens. Like I dead ass want to put it in a glass, but sometimes I'd be thinking I want to go back and hop on it anyway. But that'd probably be the best. My mom probably threw out all my other old junks, like the Game Boys back in the day and the Segas and all that. So it had to be that.
What else we got?
Can't even think of it.
I would have to say. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. I would have to say probably my pictures from probably Awesome Con and stuff like that. I have a Joel picture. I have also. I believe a picture of Zelda, and also I have like a Link shield, and I have the Zelda sword here. That's really cool. But yeah, that's everything for me. And it would have been my Gears of War console, but I had to get rid of it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's it.
I want to throw. Ricky got me these Wolverine claws.
Yeah, that's enough. Yes,
and
I remember claws. That. Like, yeah,
I wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, them holes was fire.
Yeah, and with Prop, don't you have your Gear statue?
Yeah,
still.
I mean, that's still all together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Well, no, the Gear statue is on my computer desk, but the system is like in a box somewhere. I ain't gonna lie, if I was my man's, I'd sell that Hideo Kojima. Like, for real. Like, he might get some bag for that.
My thing would have to be it's not mine, but it's been in our family for damn near a decade, going on about damn 2-3 decades. We got a top loader NES still working everything. My dad, he like 60 something. He be playing that John like coldest, bro. Coldest is Super Mario 3, yo. I swear to God. But yeah, like that would be it though. Like if you know what I'm saying, that's something that I would treasure. It's technically not mine, it's his. And it was my older brothers. And if something ever happened, something ever happens to him, I know for sure I always hold that, like hold that John.
That was beautiful.
That's cool, man. That was cool, bro.
Emotional ass thing.
No, we can't.
That's cool though. That's cool. For real.
Damn. Who next?
Go ahead, Terry.
I was gonna say I sold all my shit.
Damn,
no, let him know, Terry, your fight stick.
Like, yeah, but that's. I don't know. I gotta get that for 4 years.
You make that better be the
yeah, you love that fight stick, bro.
Nigga, Terry about to be like my PC, nigga. Like,
right. He might say that.
Shit.
No, for real. I thought about that for like a hot second. I did. Now it would have been my PS2 because all of the memories I had with that thing. Like, I sold my PS2 when GTA 4 came out because I didn't give a fuck about it at that point. But now that I think about it, like it would have been because of San Andreas, because of fucking the Metal Gear game, especially Metal Gear 3. Like that's probably my greatest all time. Anyway, but yeah, all of the memories I got out of the PS2. Like it was this one game called what was that damn game? Taifu Wrath of the Dragon or some shit. He was a fucking tiger fighting thing. Like memories like that. It would have been the PS2. It would have been my PS2. I had the slim. I had two of them. The fat one that broke. Fuck that thing. And the slim. It would have been a PS2.
Okay. There we go.
I'm sorry.
You want to go? Or you want me to go, Chase?
I'll go. I was trying to think. I still got all my stuff. Really, it was probably that Life is Strange. So the devs contacted me after I did the walkthrough and we want to put you in our trailer and we want to send you a copy of the game and we'll all sign it. I thought that was dope as hell. Like when you get recognized by somebody, like basically it's not an indie dev, but it's not a big studio that made that. It was published by Square, but it wasn't a huge studio. So they were looking for people and they found me and so I thought that was dope. So they signed it and sent it. That's sitting right over here on my shelf. So that's probably the one thing I could think of.
And I know you love that game too.
Yeah.
No, you love that game.
All right, mine would have to be because I bought this earlier this year. Well, one is gonna be from last year, my Keyblade that I got at Comic-Con from Kingdom Hearts. but it would also have to be because I met Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, at Big Apple Con earlier this year, and he wasn't able to sign my dagger that I got, and my brother's Saba sword, but I took a picture of him holding both of it, so I thought that was pretty dope. So I actually still have to frame it, because that was like a big part of my childhood. So I thought
Green Ranger ill, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of things. Like when you look
there is
at
a lot
over the past years, like I was one of the things I was gonna say is the Donkey Kong 64, the see-through green joint back in the day.
I have it, bro. I have it, bro.
And then like the if you remember the Pokemon Stadium jump or the Pokemon Snap jump where it was like the full Pikachu Nintendo 64, like that, like it was a lot of fire shit back in the day.
Damn, yo,
you laughing,
just back, yo. You really
right?
did.
You heard?
That was me. My bad.
All right. Shout out once again to Robert. Thank you for your email.
Yeah, great question too. Great question. Good job.
That's funny. He said they always humble bragging.
Humble bragging win.
Hey, yo, shit, if I was you, I'd humble brag. You humble it. The word humble's in it. Like,
If I, they must not know what humble is. If I wasn't humble, y'all would have been seeing all my house, all my shit. I don't do that, bro.
not even. You'll be on drama alert. But anyways, continue with this question.
I'm good.
All right. Next question. Cal Fawcett. Shout out to Cal. What's up, GMG? Real big fan of the show. I watch it every time it comes on and keep up the real discussions. My question is, what's the top 3 gaming wishes you guys want to happen? It could be a game you want to come out. Any changes to a game that might have happened you want reverse or a direction or a new direction for a game? His top 3 would be Saints Row without the dildos and superpowers. A new Red Dead, hey, one of those 3 you got, and a good fully co-op stealth game for current gen.
Hold on, yo. Like this, my bad, but this nigga in the chat, bro. This nigga said Ricky's favorite memorabilia is some Tim. Yo, that's so petty. It is so petty.
That's petty as fuck.
Oh my god.
All right, let's not do 3 gaming wishes. Let's all just do
Why not 3?
Yeah.
Because that's
We'll
goddamn.
be here
That's
forever.
we'll be here all goddamn
Let's
day.
do 2. Let's do 2.
Right.
You could do 2.
2 or 1, right?
1 wish.
Wait, hold on. Can we do this? Yo, Chase, I got two, bro. I got 2, yo. Can I just get mine out the way?
What is this nigga? Why is it?
Get it off.
Oh, wait, hold on. What?
I didn't come.
Get what
I didn't
off?
mean it, like, get your questions.
Oh, that was you, Abel? All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Look. All right. My 2 would have to be a current gen Shaolin Monks Mortal Kombat. I would love one co-op, and then I would want Kingdom Hearts 3 to be co-op with story, so that you can play with your friends, yo. That'll be lit. That'll be like my 2 things, my 2 most. That's what I got.
Why is
You
it-
kind of took my big wish.
I
Go
can't
ahead.
even. What?
What? Wait, you want me to say you didn't hear
I
me?
don't know what that man's doing.
No, why is it? We can't. I can't like add. I can't. Yeah.
Like, you can't add you to the call. Like, can't answer the call. It's gonna hang up. Put it on
Yeah.
call.
As well as I want to be in the call.
I was just trying to call you while we on the show.
Yeah,
you just call the group.
I'm mad this is WWE like Paul Heyman about to bring him out, man. Boy,
I can't really.
Bring them out.
Yeah, why is it? You put me in a little bit of a pickle. I can't really like.
Why Chase sound like them? Never mind.
No, go ahead, Barry. Let's hear this. Go ahead, bro.
Chase sound like them. You know the managers though. Like you ever be at work? They be like, like management be trying to hold you, but they don't hold you. Like
got me in a pickle here, sir.
You got me in a pickle. Yeah. See that? How
I
can
would
I break
love to give you the overtime, but
I'd love to give you this day off, but got me in this pickle.
got me in a bind here, buddy. Guy, like can we talk about something else?
I hate those but
Listen, but why is a call and then the message says, "I don't mean to cut Chaser Prof off."
I know, yo.
I don't know what to do with this information or opportunity. Like, I don't know, bruh.
why is it say I'm gonna let you finish, but
Yeah, pretty much. All right, gaming wish. My gaming wish is for Nintendo to start letting people upload their fucking videos. How about that?
Ooh,
that's not
that's a good one, Chase.
You
That's
can.
I was thinking
I'm not. That's not asking for too much.
But you mean for You just mean across?
Man, I mean, if I want to
across-
do motherfucking Paper Mario Splash, if we want to live stream Mario Party, we could do that shit without
Imagine- oh,
without getting
God,
37.
imagine
37. If you upload one match of Mario Kart, they give you every single song I play. You get 3 claims for each, bro. They ain't gonna be none of they stuff. Nintendo, please, bro. That's my goddamn wish.
That shit ain't coming.
Every time we say Nintendo NX, we get a copyright claim.
Yo, we got a copyright strike for showing a picture one time. Not a strike, but a claim
Yeah.
for a single
Insane.
image.
Wait, what did it say though? Don't worry, you're not in trouble, but you just can't claim this shit.
That's what it said. It's like,
That's
we're
some
going to
bullshit.
take that 3-hour podcast. That's ours. We need that. That's basically what they did.
Yeah, everything. They take it all. Like,
All right.
I would have to say, going to what Ricky was saying, after playing Gears of War 4 cooperatively, I never actually played Gears of War. It had co-op features in the past too, but I never played it with a friend. Co-op was really, really fun. And I just could imagine that on a lot of games that I play. And I was just like, yo, this is something that I've been missing. I never used to play co-op at all. So I think that's really cool. I would like to see that more in more games today. I would just like to see that feature a lot more. So co-op gaming.
All right, well,
Is the question like 3 wishes that we want to see in games?
we just want to do it to one wish. It could be a game. It could be something you want to change, something that you don't want changed. It's really anything. I just went with one because I didn't want us to have 18 goddamn wishes.
I want a Pokemon or anime like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z style game that's very similar to DC Universe Online. So like
That's
if you can
lit.
combine those two somehow, like I would love something like that.
Well, would you want them to make it so that your progress from the Pokemon Go?
No, I wouldn't want that. I
done.
want everybody to start over.
Yo, she's got
I ain't trying to have niggas be out here strong as hell as soon as the game come out. Nah,
I got you with the hacks though, so you wouldn't have to worry about that.
We need to
Ricky do got
reset all that.
You wouldn't have to worry about none of that. I got the hacks.
Hacks.
I'm gonna answer a quick question before we move on. I'm sorry, somebody else still gets to go. They're saying some Nintendo Dashie gets to do Nintendo. He has a special partnership in the YouTube.
It's called 2 million subscribers.
Nah, that's not what it is though. Just Ricky, that's incorrect. That's misinformation, sir. Please.
Jesus, sir.
No,
Please.
when you
Yo, he kind of got a little mad at that. Like, hey man,
Right. Jesus just boiling like.
I'm just playing. Anybody that's going to be a YouTuber and you're going to get and you can get partner. There's 2 different partnerships. There's a normal one, which is what almost everybody has, and there's a managed partnership. Basically, that little bot that scans your videos when you upload them. If you're a managed partner, it doesn't do that. The reason companies can give us claims is because the YouTube bot does it for them. They're not doing this manually. They just set something up and YouTube finds it for them. If you're a managed partner, you bypass that just like you used to before 2013. That's why when we used to play all those games, GTA, San Andreas, whatever, we always had the music on when we drove. We had to turn that off after that. So if you have a managed partnership, you don't have to worry. You can upload any kind of gameplay you want, as long as you don't, it's like blatant copyright. Then you won't have to worry about it. But you can upload Nintendo stuff. They can't really do anything to you. So that's why. Because the Nintendo partnership program, don't ever fucking sign up for some shit like that. Anyway, who's next? Gaming Wish.
Go.
Go ahead.
All right, so what I want is a game like Mass Effect where you make a lot of decisions. I just want that, and I want the decisions to spawn a period of 3 games, and at the end, though, I want the decisions to actually play out for something. Like you actually get to see all your decisions actually come in fruition. Like I want to see different. Maybe at the end you get different cutscenes, you get different. So you get a different ending. You might even get scored at the end. Like that'd be dope.
In all games, or you mean Mass Effect?
Or something like Mass Effect. So
okay.
Just a game where, like again, a trilogy that takes your questions, takes your choices, and actually, what I'm saying, like they legit matter
Have to be
at the end.
meaningful.
Yeah.
Ricky, you kind of close, bro.
That's the face I make when I hear ridiculousness. But I'm a back. No, I'm playing, man. I'm a back away. Yo. That's your wish. I got you, bro. Granted. Bing. Now let me stop that shit.
Did everybody go?
Not Terry.
I'm next. I want what was it? I tweeted it to Ed Boon. Killer Instinct versus Mortal Kombat.
Yo.
Like just a crossover game. Like with you, the game plays like Killer Instinct, but you have the Street Fighter character or the Mortal Kombat characters in the game, but like you have the same story as Mortal Kombat. The graphics, like all that shit. I want it.
You don't want like
That's
another
epic.
fight
That
stick,
would
like a
be
universal fight stick or something?
A universal.
Come on, Joanne. Chill.
Alright, yo, facts. I'll stop.
Damn, bro. Everybody go?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Once again, thank you to Cal Fawcett. Shout out to everybody sending emails and all that stuff. We can only cover a couple per episode, so just be patient. We'll try to get to yours as soon as we can. Unless your shit just get flooded, or our emails get flooded with 3,000 emails, then we'll just pick random emails. So yeah, guys. All right.
What was the question you wanted us to ask?
There was no. We just did it. Where you
No,
be
you
at?
do. Oh, I don't know. Never
He said,
mind.
"Where you be?"
I'll
where
be
you
here,
be
yo.
at?
Nah, I mean, it happens. Like, sometimes you just don't know what happened. It's all
No,
right.
I thought you legit said I had a question, and you was like, you know what? Let me just let them answer first. I thought you had like a different side question. My bad.
Oh, no, I think I was saying let's move on, and then I remembered that we didn't move on. Don't mind me. All right. Let's talk about PlayStation VR. Manly, Ricky, you could be the chosen one, because right here, we got some of Ricky's
you got the
gameplay.
juice.
I think this is what, Until Dawn right here?
Yeah, Blood Rush.
All right, so talk about the PlayStation VR experience. Talk about the price and all that good stuff, and whether or not you think that people should buy it and it's going to actually do well, or it's really going to stay in gaming and not be like 3D gaming and shit like that.
All right, well, first, the PSVR retails. There's two versions. One of them is the bundled, launch bundle. So I don't know if they're going to have any bundles after that, but that one comes with both motion controllers, the camera, two demo discs cases, and the actual VR headset itself. And that retails at $500. And the regular standard, which only comes with the actual headset, doesn't come with nothing else, is retailed at $400. So you actually save money when you get the bundled one, because like the controllers by itself is $100. But I think the regular one is a ripoff, because the regular standard wouldn't allow you to play most games, because most of the games are going to require you to play with the motion controller. So you kind of like put yourself on edge with that one. But honestly, my experiences with VR so far, I've actually had a great time. I actually enjoy it. And to be honest with you, just because like it brought like my family kind of close, like not close, like it just like my family came over and everybody was just on it. And it reminded me of the Nintendo Wii. When the Wii dropped, like that's what really got, I think, what pushed sales, because it was more of a family console. And when I noticed like how like crazy my family was going for hours and hours and hours on the game, I was just like, yo, this could be something huge. Then to really see how innovative this is and how well it works with these games, I was really just like impressed. The camera reads your body well so that every movement adjusts the right way. I'm just waiting for the right game, like the right AAA experience. Like, because so far it's really just mini games, and you have some other games that enable VR, but there's no real AAA experience yet. But I think this device or accessory has a lot of potential because of just how advanced it is. Same thing with the Vive and with the Oculus Rift. But I mean, just like playing games like this, it's actually pretty scary.
Rick, quick question. With the accuracy when you're shooting, is that really accurate like that, or is it like a generalization of where the bullets are going? Like, is it like a laser that you follow that and then it?
No, that's a flashlight that's on the gun. Because I was playing in like scared mode. Nah, that's a flashlight that they put on all your weapons. But no, it's not. It's literally my aiming.
It's your aim. Okay.
Yeah. So if I miss, I miss. Okay. So that's how they made the game.
Okay. Damn, you are pretty good.
I did all right, but
I can say that I've watched a few of your videos.
Is it?
Minus I'm not watching that deep. That was that.
Oh yeah, the shark.
Oh, with mom, that was great.
Miss me with that one, but your shit looks like I'm not gonna say like a huge number, but it definitely looks better than my VR. Because my VR, I feel like it's just like Android games, more or less, versus yours has the potential to get like AAAs and Batmans and stuff like that. I don't think mine. I think it might be able to, but I don't know if it can.
Well, that's the thing. I tried the Gear VR. The Gear VR, I was impressed with it because of how well it worked with mobile gaming. But yeah, there is definitely
Especially for the
huge
price.
difference. Yeah, for the price of it, and that's because I guess it was with mobile, but I could see the VR for mobile going huge too. But as far as like with PlayStation VR and whatever Microsoft is going to do, and with the Vive and Oculus, yeah, it definitely looks different. It's definitely a graphical increase in this. And the scary thing is like you feel like you're there. And it to be honest with you, just to get a little bit of my own personal experience, like it kind of mind screwed me over because like on here you're on a roller coaster, and when I went down, I literally like bugged out because I thought I was going down. And then like and that kind of happens when you like I don't see nothing else but the game, so it kind of like screws you over. Now, is there any downside to this? Absolutely. The cables, the cable management on this thing is really annoying. I hate that there's so much wiring on it. The processor, the separate processor that comes with this needs like 4 or 5 wires. Then there's one long wire, and it makes your room look kind of messy, especially if you don't have the floor space. But once again, one of the big perks about this is that a lot of the games do use the remote. You could actually enable VR motion controller with your controller. Therefore, you could use your controller for a lot of things. But a lot of the good experiences like Batman that I've had in this game, you would have to use like motion controller.
He's dabbing, bro.
Yeah, yo. You could dab in this
straight
joint.
getting it.
Yeah, like I was just bugged out. Even with the Batman game, I was able to do that because like it read your whole body with the camera. So I was pretty much impressed.
Rick,
I
any
got it on your head.
How did it was super comfortable actually. Oh no, you don't got me on the camera. I was gonna show y'all, but it's super comfortable. The padding is actually like a very light, thin, like smooth rubber material, and it has like an adjustment on here. 2 adjustments actually.
Got any headaches playing?
No headaches, and I was on VR for hours.
That was my question. Yeah. Okay.
One thing that I will say is that the type of person I am is the same thing when I say I think a lot. I was so addicted to the VR that when I actually went to sleep and woke up in the middle of the night, this is just me. I don't know if anybody's going to ever go through this. I woke up. Instead of grabbing my phone, I don't know why I turned my head to the phone thinking like it was going to come to me. I don't know. I think that was the VR thing going on. I was tripping.
That's only you.
I was tripping.
Nah, that happened to me too, B.
Yo, dude.
And then like when I fell asleep, I thought that I was still on VR when I woke up to use the bathroom. Like I tried to take off my helmet, like it was still on my head. Like I was tripping, B. Like
yo, and
you play it too long, it shit fucks with you after a while.
Yeah. As far as headaches though, I haven't, and I guess it's because it's also comfortable and on your eyes. You can adjust how far away you want the game. So they give you 3 options. You want it to be very small or medium or very large into the face. But I have it large because I like to see like your body, really one-to-one next to the. So it feels like you're actually suited into this person that you're playing as. But overall, to be honest with you, I feel like the VR experience is going to grow. Not just with PlayStation, but even with the Vive. I'm just waiting for like Skyrim VR is coming out soon. You got Fallout 4 VR that's coming out soon. Doom VR that's going to come out soon. It's going to take a while. So
Ricky, to you, this doesn't feel like a gimmick at all. This feels like the real deal. Like potentially, this could be something.
Well, yeah, absolutely. When I went to E3, I think regular Dave could co-sign this. We was playing VR. He was just super impressed himself. The thing is, once again, we didn't get to play any AAA titles. I played actually Skyrim VR and Doom VR. So I got a little taste of that, but that was with the Vive. But with the PSVR, I was thinking like I was a little hesitant because I only played like 2 games on it. And I was just a little bit worried. But honestly, I really can't wait for any big titles to drop on us like Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil is going to set this game off, man. So, yeah, if y'all got any questions, though, definitely let me know.
What is that VR, that Arkham VR about?
Okay, so if you guys played Arkham Knight, and I've almost all the Batmans, you know how basically Joker's always getting into Batman's head? Yeah. So you basically hallucinate the whole time, and this one requires you could sit down and play with the 2 motion controllers, or you could stand up because you can actually walk around in that game. So I decided to play standing up, and you literally it's more narrative based. So those walking simulators is similar to that, but like you actually have to search for clues.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to move and do stuff. I was upset though because they didn't let you like have the ability to fight, and I actually wanted to because you have the freedom of moving your arms, your body, your head. But you was able to use all the gadgets and stuff to solve mysteries and stuff.
So Ricky, if you're standing up, do they put the games on rails when you're sitting down, in opposed to standing up? Like, do they have the game just like they guide you where you have to go, or do you literally move your head to where you have to go and you start walking in that direction? Like, how does that go?
Well, how it worked for me, because really the only game so far that used the motion controllers and allowed me to just stand up and run around was Batman. So Another big thing that I didn't like was Batman. You can walk around, but only how far can you walk? You get me? But to actually enter certain locations that had a bat symbol, and you press like the front button on the motion controller, and it already like zoomed you there. So that's basically how you was able to travel from location to location. But it definitely messed me up because as I'm like looking, I feel like Robin's really in my face, and because the sound effects. And one big thing that I love about the PlayStation VR, which I didn't know if it's on the Oculus or the Vive, is that they come with their own personal mini like amp that's on it, so you can raise the volume, connect Bluetooth, whatever, and then they got like a headphone jack, so you can connect your headset to it, which kind of minimizes the wiring. So, because this got a lot of cable management on it, but I'm really like super impressed with it. And this is it right here. So it has like lightings all over the backs of it and stuff like that. So I would like once again, I was
pretty
really
light,
impressed.
isn't it, Rick? It's
super
pretty,
light. It's super light, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like when I squeeze, it doesn't feel cheap or nothing. But and it has like different adjustments, so you could like for people who got some goofy ass heads and shit, you could like extend it and then like pull it this way. Or whatever. I got a goofy head too. Yeah, I have fun though.
I ain't got no questions. I mean, you just
right. He killed that. Everybody came out. Good.
So when they put out they're gonna probably put out another version of it. Hopefully, there's not as much. How much?
They might.
Cable. You said there's a lot of cable and stuff because you need a separate outlet. You need your separate wall outlet for that, right?
Yeah, it needs a separate wall outlet. It has a splitter adapter, so basically it connects to HDMI, and the VR has their own unique adapter port. So they have that. And literally the processor that comes with it looks like a mini PS4. It's small, and then that connects to it as well. So that's the reason why the VR actually works with Xbox One and the Wii U, because of the HDMI part of it. So I've tried it out, and it actually works. The only thing, people get it twisted. I don't know if you want to get into that topic, actually. I think that was one of your topics, right?
Well, it was definitely clickbait what they did with the article, but go ahead and explain, because it works, but it doesn't work, right?
All right, so basically, all VRs are portable monitors, basically, but the way the technology behind it is you feel like you're living in the world, whatever. But if you're not playing a game that's VR enabled, all it is like, it looks like you're in a movie theater. So you're sitting down, everything is black around you, and you can adjust how far away you want the screen to be. So with Xbox One, you can actually play your game using your VR headset, but it doesn't mean you're actually immersing yourself into the game. You don't move around. You don't like raise your arms. It's nothing like that. You just literally look like you're in a movie theater and you have like the screen in front of your face. Same thing with the Wii U. I tried it with my mobile device because I have a micro thing for my iPhone and my tablet to HDMI, and it actually works even on PC. But you can only see it as a screen. So that's really it. It's just like a portable monitor. Okay. I know there's a lot of clickbait articles on that.
Yeah, let me ask you another question.
What's up, man?
So what all can you do on your VR? Like, can you Netflix? Can you go Pornhub? Can you what else can you do?
Well, there's a Japanese thing that they're dropping. It's actually a porn site thing that you actually feel like you're the person, whatever. But as far as going, because I definitely had to try it. I went on my PlayStation 4 and said Pornhub.com.
Everything's connected to PS4.
Yeah,
so whatever you can do on your PS4, you can do on your. Okay.
Yeah. That's Hulu, all that stuff. Yeah. So there's updates coming out to really bring more of the applications on there. So I mean, I just know they're gonna come out with a PlayStation VR 4K. I have a feeling they're gonna do it. I just don't know when, man. But I mean, I was one of the early buyers, adopters. So they're gonna come out with different versions of it soon. We know that's the gimmick. So.
Porn though.
I had to, yo. I don't go on Pornhub. I go to X Video, baby. But anyway.
Imagine playing fucking Mirror's Edge with that shit on.
I'll get sick because of their motion blur, yo. But that would be lit, though. Wait, that would be kind of hot, though.
I thought it was. I was
about to say, Chase, what are you saying? What's the angle you're taking? You're saying good or bad?
No, I mean,
it could be both.
I don't know.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I dead ass think you'll be sick.
They got it.
Because their motion blur really gets
that.
UFC,
Fight Night.
Oh, you were. Oh, God.
They got a boxing gate coming out for VR too. I just don't think it's EA.
It's probably gonna be a kiddie joint, you think, or like a real mature
red shorts versus blue shorts type joint.
Right, exactly. Soccer bout.
Headset, bro. Look at this.
What? Wait, who? What happened?
No, we not even gonna do it. Moving on to PC taking another W, and it's not a W at all. Just for the people that don't understand sarcasm. PC takes 3 W's today. Number 1, you didn't get the Infinite Warfare beta. Number 2, you're now not. Watch Dogs is going to be 2 weeks after the.
Actually, that one might actually be a W.
Okay, why?
Because who's what? About
Watch
Infinite
Dogs.
Warfare.
Huh?
No, Watch Dogs 2. He
I
said.
said, who cares about Infinite Warfare?
Right.
No. I think. Oh,
can't say
yeah.
that,
I guess
man.
because the game is trash. No, I get it because the game is trash.
Right,
But I
that-
think
that
people
might
wanted to
actually be
try.
up. For real.
Is my mic is too low? Can y'all hear me okay?
You've been
Yeah, I
good.
hear
It's
you.
loud to us, but I don't know about
The
that.
chat saying turn up your mic.
What you
Turn
mean?
up, turn up.
Hold on, let me check and see.
He said Mirror's Edge is a suicide simulator.
Funny as hell.
They can barely hear. Why?
Let me see.
Turn your mics up, niggas.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Jeremy, you stupid. Turn your
Turn
mic.
your
ass.
I'm gonna turn my mic as loud as it go, but I might be a little too loud for y'all.
He said
Whatever.
Ricky's hairline VR. I'm done. They got
Raise,
Timberland.
raise. Hold on, let me see how it sounds on the stream.
He said Mirror's Edge is a suicide.
Man, it sound normal. Okay, all right. Watch Dogs 2-week delay on PC. So it's supposed to come out on November 15th. Now you can get this November 29th. Watch Dogs 2. They basically said they want to ensure the Watch Dogs 2 runs smoothly across a broad range of hardware. And they're going to have SLI and Crossfire support. So if you got two graphics cards, you should be able to use both of them. The specs, the recommended specs for Watch Dogs 2 on PC, 8 gigs of RAM.
Check.
This dude. You
He
need,
said, check.
they recommend at least 3 gigs of graphic card RAM. 50 gigs of hard drive space. And the i5 3470. So that's not that demanding. But we're going to see. Because they haven't had the greatest history with their PC ports over the last of this whole generation, yo. Shit like first Watch Dogs, The Crew, Division, Assassin's Creed. What'd you say, Prophecy?
Now they saying you too loud.
These that's
No,
what I'm saying,
no.
man. Like I should next time I'm just not even like dudes is unreal, bro.
Let me see if you are loud. Hold on.
I can't tell because I'm not.
They told me to turn it up, then it's turned it down. So I'm gonna put it right back.
They're really not even that bad.
I'm gonna put it on 90, yo. If you can't hear,
It turned the same though. Yeah, it all sound the same to us, but it might sound different to them.
Right, niggas is called. Yeah.
You know
Alright.
what
These are
that
mod-
is? When you got
there's
the cheap
mod
ass
saying
headphones. You got the cheap ass headphones on. You think that shit loud as hell? No bass.
All right. Damn, I can't.
Turn my snare.
I can't do shit. Listen, y'all got me. Y'all ain't gonna be no more trolls. If you can't hear it, you can move your ears a little closer every time I talk. Then fuck it.
He said every time I tell.
Really, Barry? More exciting news. Cuphead, the game that I was really looking forward to, that we knew probably wouldn't come out this year, has officially.
Wait, hold on. That wasn't even the third bad news.
Well, we're gonna get to the third bad news
that's
because we gonna hit
bad
the Infinite Warfare and Red Dead is all we got left. So them is our last two topics, and they're going to be a minute too, especially this Call of Duty. So this game here is Cuphead.
A lot about that game.
Yeah. I don't know if we can consider this an indie or a double A. Whatever the case may be, this was one of the games that I felt like a lot of people really didn't look at, but this was one of the ones I was looking forward to this year for sure because it looks like something completely new, completely different. I mean, we could play all the sequels we want, but when you got something brand new like this, I got to get hands on this. So we're going to see when it comes out next year. Hopefully they put it out when there's a dry space and not in the middle of holiday season and shit.
Can we get co-op, not couch co-op?
I think there is co-op on here. I thought there was. No, there is. I remember us watching gameplay that had 2 people on it.
Yeah.
I think that was them on the same like couch co-op, like they were together. I don't think that was online.
Like sitting on their lap and shit.
Not Ricky.
Nah, I can't. I can't think they wouldn't have regular co-op as well.
Hopefully, hopefully they do.
And I remember we was watching this gameplay before because this dude was getting fucking pooped on.
Yeah, that nigga was.
Yes,
trash.
he was.
Then again, I thought about it. It was like, you know what? You might not be trash, B. I might be trash too playing that shit.
I mean, it does look like it's going to be a challenge, which I like.
It's even worse because it's a developer, nigga. You supposed to know what you're doing out here.
But see, now the devs be getting, they the ones that be getting destroyed. That's why they be putting these
By
shit in these
their
games, man.
alterations.
Hell yeah.
Niggas be putting glitches in.
I mean, why else would you put a game-ending nuke that you only needed to get a Harrier for in your game if you didn't think it was hard to get? Like,
Yeah,
Yo, the art design on this is fantastic.
This is new. Chase, this is new gameplay. I didn't see these two guys.
I think this is the same.
No, it's the same game we lost last time.
I don't know, but
no, I didn't see the Toads. I never seen these.
Yeah, there was two dudes.
It looked like it's a lot of hits too. Look at this.
And I think you're 3 and out. I think if you get hit 3 times, you're done.
Yeah, and y'all share lives. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
My man said this is some Chuck E. Cheese level stuff. Nah.
Stop.
Nah,
This don't look hard,
I'm gonna have to
yo.
hit you with the Kanye. You need to respect artistry, yo. You tripping. You ain't qualified to be saying that about Chuck E.
That
Cheese.
don't look hard. I'm gonna lie. Like, it looks difficult.
I mean, like I said, it really reminds me of like the old, like Looney Tunes or like Mickey Mouse fan club or whatever.
Ricky the
that's called.
Steamboat. Yeah. Is it Ricky the Steamboat? Whatever that fuck.
Mickey and Steamboat.
Yeah, whatever. That shit.
You said
I'm not the
you said
teller.
Ricky though, Ray?
Oh, that nigga just rolled at him. Yeah.
All right, let's say this Infinite Warfare for last. Bro.
Wait. Before you say those two, real quick news then. Sleeping Dog Studio has been shut down.
They haven't produced anything since 2012. I don't think.
Did we never even talk about South Park getting put?
We
helped
did.
on-
They've been delayed.
Yeah, we announced that.
They helped on the Master Chief Collection. That was kind of I think
Wow.
what they was doing. They was trying to, you know what I'm saying, help on everybody else's projects, trying to make some money. But
Nah, they just didn't have no bread. Yo, Prof, Friday the 13th has been delayed.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Nah, my bad, boy.
Chase wasn't gonna get it anyway, you know. What I'm saying?
Even if there was a demo.
I said I was gonna fuck
He
with it.
gonna play the first one though. But
I beat it. You challenged me.
He didn't play the new one.
All right,
Humble
Chase,
bragging
a
at its
question now.
finest.
Now that they're adding a story mode, interested or no?
You're not interested.
No.
You know what? You're gonna have to game of L's him on that one then.
Yeah, you know what?
To
Yeah,
be fair,
that might-
Yo,
I did say I was gonna mess with it. I said that.
Okay.
Yo, read that comment, Wiser. Put. I really just.
No, I understand what he was saying now.
Yeah, I read it wrong,
that he was
man.
calling the group, but
Right,
he
but
didn't
what
want to
I'm saying
disturb
is
us. Yeah.
The last sentence, I just I'm like, this nigga did not call us to tell us he just said shit, yo. Yo. That nigga was.
yeah,
All right. This Red Dead Greatness 2 is official. All right, no remaster, none of that. It's officially supposed to be. Now, I'm willing to throw some money in there. Now, it's going to get delayed because they like to make sure their games are in tip-top shape before they hit the market. So, Red Dead Redemption 2, the trailer comes out tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, be on the lookout for that. Now, knowing Rockstar, we're going to get a 2-minute teaser. It ain't going to be much, but it's going to be enough to get people ready for that. So, it's supposed to come out next fall 2017.
And can anybody confirm, because I keep hearing these talks about this, is this a prequel, guys? Because I don't know nothing
there
about
is
Red
not
Dead. Is this a
100%
prequel?
confirmation, but it
Okay.
does look like it's possible. If you look at a lot of those characters there on the screen, they are shaped exactly like characters from the other game. More specifically, John Marston himself looks just like his silhouette. So it may pretty well, it may very
He
well.
might be old. Who's the guy in the middle? Maybe
Well,
his
he
son?
can't be old, fam. He can't be old, my G.
I'm saying maybe the middle's his son. I don't know.
No, sir.
Well, it
I
would
don't-
have to be a prequel then.
It would have to be a prequel if he's in the game.
prequel wouldn't be bad
Okay.
because wasn't he
I get
like
what you're trying to do, Chase. I respect that.
Yeah, and he's part of the
That's too late for
crew.
niggas now. Like, if you ain't played that game now, it's too late. Like,
Nah, because it just came out on the Xbox backwards compatible. You don't do it to him, bro. I know you want to do it. Don't
Oh.
don't do it.
I
Don't
ain't
do
played
it.
yet.
man, that game about 8 years old. Be
Fuck them
listen,
niggas. Spoiler.
you get murked, boy. Like,
Oh, that's why you didn't want me to say that? Like, oh, you did play the zombie shit. Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
forgot you
I did. And it was glitched like a motherfucker, yo. The zombies came up.
Unicorns though, why?
Oh man, the unicorns. It was a lot they did. Real well.
Werewolves.
Yeah, and guys, if you never played Red Dead, this is the DLC. This is not the base game. There's not zombies in the normal game. This is just the and this DLC is like 30 hours long by itself. So keep that in mind. And it's standalone. You don't need to have the base
If you
game.
never
baby.
played Red Dead, like this is the type of game you literally play for like. This is like a Fallout type of game. Like you could like a Skyrim type game. You could really take like.
Okay, prof. Okay.
Not to mention this, you could online multiplayer or co-op and do co-op missions and stuff or whatever. So like this is one of them games you could spend. I can't even tell you how many hours I put
Now,
in.
Ricky said the online multiplayer portion was really
Amazing.
good. You guys feel the same way about it? Like you guys were
Amazing.
pretty interested? Like
It was, to be honest, like no. Well, hold on. That might
Put Chase on his ass.
If you could kind of compare it to like GTA, right? Minus the cars and stuff like that. They had like TDM and stuff like that. It's like basic modes. It's not like GTA where you can create your own modes and do all that stuff. But
Okay.
like what we used to do is like they'll give you missions and stuff that you have to hunt down like the biggest bear in Mexico or whatever. So you just go around looking for it with other people, and you kill other rivals and other people that are trying to do the same missions. Like there's just a lot of stuff to do.
Remember that snatching the bank mode shit? That shit was
Yeah.
dope, the bag.
Okay.
It's just a lot to do.
So question, do you guys think that this would be like a big online thing with like how GT is with the different game modes and stuff? Like people make a lot of videos like, hey, we're hunting a bear.
They
I mean,
can.
now that this is coming out now,
They can.
Yeah.
most definitely,
Okay.
because they know what people love from GTA, so they have to go bigger and beyond with this game.
And it's
They
Like
will.
even the first go around, hold on, because the first go around was Red Dead Revolver.
Red Dead Revolver PS2.
Nah, I never played that one. I went straight to Redemption.
I didn't play that either.
But I heard that one was, a lot of multiplayer in it as well. But they got to go bigger.
Well, it's the people that made GTA 5 and the first Red Dead are working on this together. So, it's
What a merger. Wow.
I'm
There-
buying the best
there's-
edition they got.
there's not too many companies that I know I'm gonna get a great game. And Rockstar is definitely one of them. I mean, like I know what I'm getting out of these dudes. So
Yo, I hate to say this again, because we do this a lot. We even had a debate about this, I think, last year or the year before that. But if all those games come out in 2017, that might be another one of those that could be like the best year for gaming.
I don't want to do this no more because it hurts every year. Yo.
Because they get pushed back. But,
Well, and then the games ain't that great when we think they're going to be too. Like,
Disappointment.
Yeah, that's
I don't give
another
a fuck.
thing.
There's no way in hell Horizon ain't finna be fired. There's no way in hell that Scalebound ain't finna be fired. Like God of War, I refuse to believe none of them games is finna be 100%.
I mean, I agree, but I'm gonna just stay. I'm not gonna put
Neutral.
the bar so high. Like,
I don't want to, but then you throw that South Park is gonna be 100%
come on, Prophecy,
flop.
man, don't do this, man. Don't do this,
Yeah,
bro. We not
look at
gonna
you.
don't do this,
I'm
man.
done.
Because you gotta like think about all the games. Bro.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
For
Wait,
2017?
So while you're looking up,
Mm.
Prof, I got a question. I'm gonna ask you and everybody else. So, while y'all looking this up, because I think if you guys remember with Grand Theft Auto 5, even with earlier Call of Duties, remember when the fall season came through, and even with the second quarter, I think, or third quarter when GTA 5 came out, some games were pushed back.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that's gonna happen? Because Rockstar is one of the elite studios, developers with games.
Rick,
Let me
I
ask
don't
you
know
a
about
question with another
Yeah.
question.
What's up?
Rockstar put out a GTA along with this game.
What do you mean? Say that again.
I don't know Rockstar for doing this, but would Rockstar put out another GTA
No,
game?
no, they would not. No.
They can. They got the team working on this.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
was
while
just
before we
wondering,
see that.
Because like I was gonna say, 6 should be coming out within the next few. But I mean, I just think all the niggas be getting scared. I mean, I would too. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. And wait, just to
Yeah,
answer
you're
that,
earning your money,
GTA
yeah.
6
Oh my
has
God.
not been worked on yet.
Isn't that matter of fact? Ain't that the reason? Didn't Hardline get pushed back because of that? And
Hardline, no.
do
Hardline.
good?
Nah,
It wasn't
remember,
Hardline.
remember
Hardline
Rainbow?
was
No, it was
supposed-
Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, it was
Ass
Rainbow Six.
Ass line.
Remember Rainbow Six got pushed
Yeah,
back?
check. My nigga. Mass Effect.
I know. I'm looking. Hey, look. I'm looking. Hold on. We ain't even look. We got Kingdom Hearts. We got Legend of Zelda. We got goddamn God of War, Resident Evil 7, Mass Effect, For Honor, Horizon Zero Dawn,
Oh,
Prey,
yeah.
Days Gone, Scalebound, Injustice 2, Tekken 7.
Metal Gear Survive.
No, chill out, bro.
Ah,
So wait.
I'll be that guy to buy it too, man.
Red
I'm
Dead
an idiot.
Redemption 2.
Shenmue.
Shenmue.
Joe Montana 2017.
South
Come, all
Park.
right, see now, why y'all do that? I thought we was never supposed
why
to say
y'all
that
do
shit,
that?
bro.
Tekken 7. Oh, Tekken 7.
Why you
Yo,
do
I don't
it?
know. Next year, yo.
Wait, oh yeah, nah, it might be lit, but I'm telling you right now, fourth quarter, if GTA, if Red Dead Redemption 2 drops fourth quarter, these developers better be smart.
September.
Maybe drop something in the summer.
They better wait. They better wait till November.
That, bro, fourth quarter, isn't that around October, November, December?
Wait, so time out. So you're saying, Rick, that you feel like they're concrete in that
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I have no. Even though they had their hiccups with games, yo, I said that all the time. They remember GTA 5. That shit. What? Remember what happened with that?
We don't know how long they actually developed
Battalion
this game
is
too.
coming out next
They
year.
could have been doing that.
Yep, Battalion, and now
That
Cuphead,
Battalion game. That's
That's
coming out next year
Battalion,
too. That
yes,
looks fire.
and that's only some of them. There's like
There's
way
still a
more.
lot more.
And yo, on the indie side,
Oh my
Matter of fact, Crash
god!
Bandicoot Remastered, Crackdown 3,
Ukulele.
Cuphead. Since we talked
there you
about
go.
it, like
Yo, so real quick, just to say, GTA 5 generated $2.7 billion since launch.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be some heavy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
coming
saying. They're gonna come out in September. Oh, I forgot about the PC's win, because PC dudes stay winning. They never take an L. PC Red Dead is not scheduled to come out on PC at launch. It may not. There's no confirmation that there's going to be a PC version at all. Now, I'm going to say that there will be, but it's going to come out late like GTA 5 did on
okay.
PC.
I was about to ask that.
It may take a year. 2018 or some shit. It's not. It says for Xbox and PS4 right now on the actual tweet and the first artwork that they put out. Xbox or PS4. So PC dudes, you didn't get the first Red Dead, and now you may not get the second one. And if you do, it's going to be
a year later.
A year later.
Honestly, to be real, I love gaming on PC. Now, I would prefer this on PC. I'm gonna be real. I got a console, so it's gonna definitely get bought there. But this is what I'm gonna say. People complain so much that when Watch Dogs 2 or all these games come broken to their PC because the port is fucked up. If Rockstar decides they want to make this game for PC, but they decide to take that risk and say, listen, we're going to take a year because we want to make sure the game works 100%. If people get mad at that, then that's crazy to me because Rockstar has always developed first for consoles. So if they have to actually now take that initiative and work on all three, we might expect a problem then, and the game may not even drop.
Now,
Why not?
Rick,
You
with
shouldn't
that
expect a
reasoning,
problem. That's goofy
That,
logic.
No.
Man, that's ass logic.
fair.
Like
No, absolutely not. You know why? Because if you think about it, just from the experience, I'm talking about our experience so far playing these games that have been ported to PC or back. Which one has been the greatest experience where there was no issues?
Witcher.
All right, you got me one.
Shadow
Wait.
Shadow of Mordor.
Wasn't there an issue on the console version of Witcher?
Not. It wasn't. It wasn't
What
a.
was your question?
All right, so the thing is, I said, all right, so we've gotten a bunch of games in the past where when even the PC version dropped the same time, Assassin's Creed, they've been all fucked up, right? That's why you got CEO now waiting. He said the game ain't even gonna launch next year. They're gonna develop it. So I'm saying this happens a lot. I feel like I know it sucks. It's not gonna come out the same time, the PC version and the console version, but I feel like they will probably take another year, and I don't mind that. And you said that's sucky logic. But I'm like, if they always been working on console first with the last couple GTA games or even the Red Dead Redemption game, if they were to make a PC version at the same time, I don't even think there would be a release window for next year. That's what I'm saying.
You tried to say it like it's too much.
But did I explain it better?
You did the second
Yeah,
time.
I got a question though. Isn't that the same logic that says that because you know what I'm saying, Microsoft wants to have
Why you gotta do that?
I'm just.
Tomb Raider.
I'm just playing.
It's okay because they want to make the PS4 version better. Like, is that like the same logic?
Say that again, Barry. I didn't hear. I'm sorry, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like that kind of same logic is like saying, and I'm kind of asking in the same way just to kind of get where you're coming from. But isn't that the same logic of saying like Tomb Raider is an Xbox One exclusive, but they want to make sure the PS4 version doesn't have any issues. That's why they want to wait.
Makes no sense. That actually makes zero sense. That makes zero sense.
Yo, stop.
Wait, the reason why that makes no sense is because it was an exclusive, not for them to make it better for the PS4 version. They decided afterwards that they were going to make the PS4 version. But what I'm trying to say is, that's like them saying, all right, bet, we're going to drop Watch Dogs or we're going to drop all these games specifically on all platforms day one.
They
AKA
should.
Mortal Kombat. I agree with you. But that's not reality.
It is reality. Most games that come out on all the platforms on the first day.
And what happens a lot of the times we get 10 gig patches day one.
And the patches come out for every game day one, so you can't really use that.
Not a lot of them.
Most games have a patch when you first.
Isn't that sad? Isn't that shit sad?
I'm not disagreeing with that. I mean, the shit is garbage.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, isn't that shit sad? And then on top of that, what I'm saying is, we got games like Batman Arkham Knight. We got games like you bought No Man's Sky. We got games like Mortal Kombat.
Why you trying to play me though, bro?
What I'm saying.
Emphasize the fuck out of that. You
bought No Man's Sky. Then we, and then we also got Mortal Kombat X. And what happened day one?
Okay, I understand. I completely, I 100% agree. But for every Batman Arkham Knight that we got that comes out messed up on PC, we have 5 other games that came out and they were fine.
With you,
so
bro. I'm speaking from behind my experience with Rockstar Games. They have not for the majority been mostly a console developer. Now I feel like the reason why if they do release it a year later and it's shitty, I want it on PC. They want to make sure the game is A1 day one and they want to make sure that for consoles it's gonna work out the box. But there's a possibility that if they were to do all 3 at once, they may have not been a window release for 2017. That's all I'm saying. Okay. They may have not been.
Okay.
That shit, it's just trash that you have to wait. Like,
I hate that.
You have to wait
I'm trying doing that.
Like, to make
these console lives alive.
Hey, well.
Like, yo, look.
Right, that's true.
I'll be playing on my PS4.
I'll get it on PS4.
I will play it on my Xbox One. I'm playing the game. If you only on PC, hey, then maybe that's all you care about.
But I'm
gonna play this game, bro.
I'm playing it on consoles because I know it's not coming out.
Yes,
but look
sir.
at what happened with GTA 5. Why is it they didn't come out day one for PC? Obviously, they wanted to make sure that it wasn't just a regular port, but it was fully optimized for the PC version. And then, but still, they still fucked up because look at the online launch.
That's
and then
true.
For the PC, how many times did they say, there was 6 delays for GTA 5 on PC? And the online.
It's probably harder with PS4, Xbox One. That's 2 hardware, and it's going to be the same almost every time. I mean, they might have a Slim or PS4 Pro, but it's going to generally be the same. With PCs, it's different. Everybody has a different PC for the most part if you built your PC, so it has to be harder to develop a universal version of your game that will work with basically any PC. With the consoles, you only need 2 versions of the game, one for Xbox and one for PS4. PCs, it's like...
Yeah.
And there's been cases that we heard ports from Xbox One to PS4 that had to take time on it. So, I mean, it ain't just one of those, we take data, we put it, transfer it over to another console. No, they're going to be worked on. And then, like you just said, Chase, we got a PS4 Pro now. So, obviously, we're going to have to see them try to work on that and trying to make sure that it's 4K.
Xbox
they want to do that.
Uh-huh.
And then you got the Scorpio. And then we got a Scorpio that's potentially coming out. So, like, that's just more hardware after the next, more development time after the next. So, if they're going to give us this release window of fall 2017, I'm just like, that shit sucks for us who play PC. A lot of console guys, though, answered me back on my video and said, FPC, I had that same mindset before I got a PC. But if you have a PC and a console, you'll understand where I'm coming from. I want it on both. But
I mean, I still think it's trash. I mean, like,
it is. I do too.
You've been developing this game for 7 years, fam. Why would you wait another? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it just like you've been developing a game for 7 years.
Okay.
How there's no excuse for you to wait another year to make a port.
And I'm not trying to cut you off or anything, Barry, but my question is to you: wouldn't you want the game to be the best it can be on the PC? Now, if they know that they have a quality insurance where they're like, "Yo, we're gonna try to make the best version we can deliver on PC," and that takes time for us. Do you not want that, or are you just like, yo, bring on the bugs, let's just run it? Like,
no, we don't want these bugs.
I do, but
I mean, they still have a rocky launch regardless with some of the titles when they do hold back. But still, I know Rockstar, they're a tier on another level above some other developers. So I think that they really, really want that time to really nail it. And I think that's one studio where they actually, I believe them when they said we want this to be right.
Like Rockstar, like you said, Rockstar is above and beyond. But when they fuck up,
they are.
Bad.
And yes, and I would agree.
You couldn't go on
I
GTA 5 for like 2-3 weeks, bro. Like,
you're right.
That's why I didn't play. That's why I didn't play online. I could never get on.
It doesn't happen often, but when it does,
it happens big.
Downfall.
And
we've all multiple times said that we would rather a game come out and we'd rather get it pushed back and come back and be 100% perfect as opposed to getting it released early. So I mean, regardless, everybody in here got a PS4 and Xbox One. So you're still going to be able to play the game.
Of course.
You just have to wait until you can play it on 4K if that's your thing or whatever. Like, I don't think that's really a big problem. I mean, I can't speak because I'm not PC.
I'm with you on that though, Prop. I would get it on.
But at least you're not saying what these other guys are saying.
If you're going to play it. Like, I highly doubt, unless you don't have a PS4 or Xbox, I highly doubt there's going to be anybody out there that's going to be like, nope, I'm not playing it until it comes out on PC.
Man, not a lot of people. It's a lot of YouTubers that I hear saying stuff that like you really ain't gonna hear regular casual gamers say.
I've heard them say they wouldn't. I heard certain people say they weren't gonna play GTA until it came on PC, and they ended up playing it on PS.
I had to play it. Like that's one of my favorite games. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not gonna stop me. Yeah, that ain't gonna stop me. But once again, we looking at track records. Prop, you just said it before as well. And then we look at their games. We got Midnight Club. We got GTA, the franchise. We got a Red Dead. We got Max Payne. We got Manhunt. They don't have a crazy long library list. Bully, exactly. They got a long list. Yep. They don't have a long list of games, but a lot of their games take years in development, and the majority of them are actually really good games.
They're all good. I never played a bad Rockstar game, man.
Manhunt 2, I'm sorry. Had to say it.
I never played that, so I can't.
Don't do it, though. But you know what? Don't play it.
He's escaped that one.
I just thought about if Red Dead does come to PC a year later, it'll probably get like a first-person mode like GTA 5 did, and probably some other little stuff.
It better. A whole year?
Yeah.
I just look. Max Payne 3 when it came out.
LA Noire too, right? God damn, Rockstar's fire.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, I want to play LA Noire.
Well, Rockstar didn't develop it though. But
they published it. They didn't.
They published it.
Yeah.
I don't care. They got it on their name.
Right. They got their badge on.
And there's another game they got that State of Emergency, I believe. Dave was telling me. Dave was telling me about this.
Yeah. They game is fire. So I got it.
It ain't the best. I'll be honest with you. It really is, and I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, it's old, but it wasn't the best. But still, look at, and you know what else too? Think about, you know what reminds me of Rockstar? Naughty Dog. Remember when they finished developing the last DLC for Uncharted 4? They said they're finally gonna start working on The Last of Us 2 because they had just finished up. So what does that tell you about the team that work on it? They're not like Ubisoft where they got Montreal, France, Germany. They don't. So I feel like they take time, and I think after they finish now with Red Dead, they'll soon go into the GTA 6 thing. But those clickbait GTA 6 videos don't even fall for that. That shit ain't even in development yet.
No, it can't be. They're doing
Red Dead.
They don't. That's what
I'm saying.
They don't take all their employees and spread them out through all these games. They focus on 1.5 projects at a time. Yo, what's the last Rockstar title we saw? Was it GTA 5?
Yeah.
And what was the launch date on that?
September 2013.
Yeah,
3 years.
Yeah. Look at that.
The PS4, Xbox One wasn't even out yet.
You know what? You're right. That shit came out the following year.
Yeah, following year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad that they're not giving us like terrible ports.
What'd you say?
When did GTA 5 come out?
September 2013.
Wait, when did what come out?
GTA 5.
Oh, GTA.
I'm confused. What you said, Prof?
I was saying that they wanted it to release with the PS4 and Xbox One, but if you remember, it ended up getting pushed back. So
yeah, you know what? Added to that, they were upset that they didn't receive the dev kit for the PS4 in time. They were like, a lot of people didn't. So, but man, I have no doubt the game is gonna be. I mean, this is so biased. Like, I think the game's gonna be amazing. But
actually, hold on. Here. I was gonna say, Rockstar didn't do the new Max Payne, did they?
No, they published it.
They published it. No, they did. No, they did. They did.
But another studio worked on it too.
They have like 7 different studios. They have 1, 2.
Because who does Quantum Break? What's the name of that studio?
Remedy.
I think they did the first 2 Max Payne games.
They did.
Yeah. So GTA.
I mean, just the Rockstar name, whether they developed it, published it, whatever. Right, typically, it's quality. Like, take my money. You know.
And you don't, and you boys don't even care if they don't even have their hands per se on it. If it's under their brand,
they put that. Okay. They put their name on. They put their name on that shit, dog.
They the most trusting company. Period.
Between them,
Naughty Dog. Next to Naughty Dog.
When I see that Activision sign, I get a little weary about. Like,
and you should.
True. That's facts, though.
After
That's
Spider-Man back in the day, I was like, like,
because that was
that's probably the
Treyarch.
best game that they've come out with.
Treyarch made them Spider-Man games, bro. That's what's crazy. Fucking Treyarch.
Wait, but all right. So a question to those in the panel right now, even those in the comment section, whoever played Red Dead Redemption and Bully, because I just started playing
Come on,
Bully,
man,
just because
don't-
everybody
don't-
keeps getting at me.
don't do this.
I just started.
Don't do this.
All right, so
Bully.
all right, so for those, I know Chase, you have. So all right, I'll just direct it to you and whoever else. Then, which game would you have preferred them announce? This is gonna tell you how difficult it is because I heard both games are just both great. So which game would you have preferred to see both?
Red Dead.
Me, I'm gonna say Red Dead.
I don't
But
even lie. I don't give a damn how good Bully is.
sorry,
Bully ain't multiplayer.
Rob refuses to just like.
Nah, I'm just saying Bully's not multiplayer.
It could be. You know what? I mean, I just played Red Dead.
Prof.
So it would be easier for me. I mean, Red Dead is a better game, though. I'm not going to sit up here and do that. Red Dead is definitely better, but Bully, I mean, that's... Nah, I would say Red Dead. I wouldn't be mad either way. Either way, I would be excited, regardless. I don't give a good goddamn which one of those two it is. But Red Dead will probably be a bigger game and a better game for the people who haven't liked anything since GTA 5. Because there's a lot of those fucking people who haven't liked the game for 3 years. So
What?
yeah, man. After GTA, if you notice if you notice the way the industry review games or just like general perception, just in conversations with other gamers, if you look at the way they talked about games before GTA 5, when they weren't as tough. I mean, it's okay to be critical, but then you look after GTA 5. A lot more games got shit on after GTA 5. Yo. I mean, I know last gen we definitely had some bad games, but it wasn't like one after the other where it's like, damn, like y'all don't like nothing. Like,
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
standards evolved.
It's just they raised that GTA 5 raised the bar, yo.
It just raised the bar on them.
And I think that's unfair too.
It
Because there's
is.
games that are really good, but to compare it to GTA, like for instance, the BioShock.
Absolutely.
The last BioShock, that was a really good game, but I don't think the majority of people either played it or even gave it a good review. Or
What did you think it got compared
Borderlands
to?
2.
Rob, what did it get?
I mean, you
compared
can't really
to that were
compare.
people-
There's
Bio-
not
I
there's not
was about
another
to say,
game
okay.
like that.
I thought,
I want to say,
There's
I
nothing
think,
to compare
I
it
think
to.
it didn't sell.
Tomb Raider didn't get. I don't think Tomb Raider got what it deserved. Dying Light,
I was shocked I didn't hear much about Tomb Raider.
all those
Yeah,
games,
Tomb
man.
Raider was quiet. It was quiet.
Because I look
It's
at
just that, bro. I really think it's just because, like, I can't really use Bioshock as an example because I mean the reviews were there for Bioshock, but it's just that I guess those games just don't create
mass appeal.
don't create that buzz that and these reviewers don't pump up. Prime example, let's use GTA 5. GTA 5, the game obviously it's a Rockstar game. Second is GTA, so it's already got the buzz on it. So everybody that don't even play games get GTA just cause, you know what I'm saying? And like, I guess cause that's why those blow up in our face. And then y'all is right, cause they be looking at other games. Like, let's say, prime example, I haven't played it, but Just Cause 3. It's an open world game. They're gonna compare it to GTA 5.
Or Far
Such a
Cry.
sleeper game, yo, too. Just Cause 3 is really
I
fun.
think it'll get it more compared to Far Cry, but
Still need to
they're
play
all
Just
going
Cause
to get that same kind of comparison.
I'm just gonna look up something real
Mafia
fast.
3 was getting compared to GTA, and I'm like, you can't do that. Like,
I mean, naturally, I expect. So here's an example. All right, because people ain't gonna like this. So I like Mafia 3. I like The Simpsons Hit and Run, but people talk about repetitive. The Mafia
All
3
the
is
time.
repetitive, right? I just looked on Metacritic. Now Metacritic is not the end all be all, but I do look at their score from time to time after I play the game. Mafia 3 a 68. I think that's a little low for Mafia 3. Simpsons Hit and Run 82. Now you talk about a repetitive game. The Simpsons Hit and Run was great, was fun as hell. But like, there's no way that game is that much higher than Mafia 3 when it's maybe more repetitive than fucking Mafia. I swear to God, I just played it too.
I have to ask you this though, Chase. I have to ask you this. Do you think it's for the time that was made in
Yeah, I'm about to
that they
say
let
that-
that slide?
Not only
That's
that, Chase.
That's a
Yeah,
tough.
Bear.
That's a tough comparison.
Okay,
He's 13 years old.
Like, do you
or
think it's
13
for
years
that
younger.
time? Do you think it's locked for that time?
And not even that, just to be real.
I mean,
with you,
repetitiveness
compared
has
to
nothing to
games.
do with the time, like
Okay,
because we had GTA's out at that time. We had other games that were not as repetitive as Hit and Run, but that game still came out. And I know we expect more. We expect games to be better.
That's what I was gonna
13
say.
years later. I know all of that, so I get that. But I'm saying this game is regarded as a classic, actually.
So you think that's a victim of gamers' bias, being towards them liking?
I'm just saying,
specific-
after GTA 5 came out, if we looked as a whole before that and after, bruh, it should just ain't been the same. Like, I wonder what the Assassin's Creed 1, what those scores look like. Let's see.
Yeah, but don't you think that when like a game like Mafia or something compared to like The Simpsons, even though if The Simpsons got a higher rating, I feel like sometimes they look at it like as a big hit and a disappointment when they see a game big as Mafia.
Mafia
really live
was
up to it.
the Mafia was
No,
not
I'm
that hype though. It was not.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying I think actually to some degree I feel like it got a little bit out
Come
there.
on, let's not forget about the two of the most repetitive games ever, Mario and Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years. We do the same shit in every single game, just different reasons. Like that's the most repetitive game ever, right? Like, but I'm just saying, like that is the most repetitive game ever.
Fighting games are extremely repetitive. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't speak. Repetitive, yeah. You
I
just
just
do
feel
the same
like it
shit.
depends on the game, man. I feel like people look at it like, oh no, there's no way Mafia 3 got to be repetitive. I'm gonna give it a 68. But then Simpsons, because it's a little cartoony, they don't. I don't know why. I feel like it's so unfair to rate games. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't like it.
And yeah, I see where you're going, Rick. I think some people like there's a mass majority that feel a type of way about that franchise, and so they just go with this like their own feelings towards the game, and then, like I don't think that they give it a fit. Yeah, exactly. They let it go under the rope. It's like, all right,
Man, I think
slide
this shit.
through.
This shit.
That's what we
repetitive-
expected.
repetitive- yeah,
We expected
repetitive.
it to do that. That's
You
how-
know,
that's their logic.
Rating
I mean,
repetition is kind of hard when you think about it because, Prof has good logic when he says all those other games are repetitive. In a sense, well, no, because I actually would say GTA 5 kind of broke the mold because all those missions were very different.
That shit was excellent, bro.
But you see other games. There are other games out there. RPGs, damn near do the same damn thing every single time on almost every RPG. Even that, some RPGs are so tough where you literally have to what's called farm to get better by doing the same shit, fighting the same enemies to get better. So it's really hard to rate.
I think it's because it's not the repetition that people have a problem with. Because we could do it if you feel like it's fun. Wow. There's plenty of repetitive games. I mean, people you see The Witcher. You see them awards the Witcher got. Lord Jesus, The Last of Us. I mean, classic titles. Some of my favorite games ever, especially Uncharted. But I mean, gameplay wise, Uncharted is not like anything groundbreaking. And the way they presented the game with it felt like a movie, and you were playing through the movie with all the action and hanging off the trains and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's innovative, and people love it for that. But just the point and shoot aspects, the shit is basic as fuck. It's basic as hell. There is nothing special.
About Mafia?
Uncharted.
No, Uncharted.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing. I was telling Ricky, the bottom line, and I'm sure everybody does it every now and again. I just try not to do it too often. People hate one game for the same reason they love another game. Whether that's repetition, whether that's exploits or cheap ways to beat people, whatever the case may be. There's always somebody that'll like a game for something, but the other game they said was trash. But it's that's the same shit though, or even worse.
So let's say this. What if it's just the fact that it doesn't even matter? I'll be bold and say it doesn't even matter if it's repetitive, as long as it still has that fun factor.
That's it.
That at the end of the day, because think about it. I guess a lot of people, and again, didn't play Mafia 3. I played Hit and Run a long time ago, but I didn't play Mafia 3 yet. I guess people are saying that Mafia 3, yes, it was immersive, but I guess they're saying it feels kind of plain, and I guess that's what they're saying, as opposed to
it's the format, yo. It really is the same format every single time. Go ahead, Terry.
Would comparing Mafia 3 to Watch Dogs be a better comparison?
Yes.
Instead of
That's what I've been saying.
I'm not. I mean,
or even Max Payne.
Max Payne ain't open world though.
I know, but I'm just saying the style of play.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
the thing you're doing.
Well,
Now,
this is
what
what
I
I was.
wanted.
No, yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go.
I wanted to say, going off of what Chase was saying, the way the I think he said effort. I don't know what it is, but do you guys feel like it's the way the execution is in the repetitiveness
Yes.
that weighs into the factor for gamers being like, now this is really repetitive, like point blank period. You see it as plain as day,
Yeah.
and then another one might cover it up better. Do you think that that's the way they're mentally going? Like
Yes.
it's like, was this more blatant obvious or was this more well hidden?
I should know every time a cutscene is going to trigger on your game. Like Mafia.
I'm done.
This is, I swear to God. Like, yo, I love Mafia 3, but let's keep it real, yo. This the way they format it is you go and talk to somebody. It unlocks a bunch of little places for you to go and kill people or steal, right? You do that. You do all of those. You go back and talk to the same person. They have you go back to one of the places you already went to kill the boss that came out because you took down the other stuff. Once you do that, then it unlocks the actual story mission itself. Every single mission is structured the same exact way. There's no deviations. But the story missions themselves are different. Like if Mafia 3 would have had that approach and had some of the side missions mix up like the story missions, because like the story mission I just did, you go to a party, you give everybody in the party LSD before you kill this lady. Yeah, I don't know if we was on a boat. I don't think we was on a boat. But you go to the party, you go in with a suit as a cook or a chef or the help. You get a bottle of wine and you put LSD in all of it and you serve it to the people in there. Like that's dope as fuck. Like I like that shit. Like all the voiceover work was great and everything like that. The thing about Mafia is like you may have to wait 3 hours before you get to the thing that's different because you're doing for 2 hours the setup to the story mission. Like you can't have somebody do that.
Heist. You gotta set up a heist and shit.
Yeah.
And like literally every single boss, same thing. Go there, do this, do that, boom. It triggers them every time.
Okay,
dude.
I did see. I'm just add this right here, Abel.
Yeah.
I did see some of the Angry Joe review, and I saw literally it was down to the same damn animation.
Yeah, it is.
Like, wow,
it is.
It's the same
I can see
shit.
why people say, because I feel like these games, like if a game is really good and that fun factor is there, the repetition is there, but you just don't notice it. Like it covers it up because you're so immersed in the story.
I noticed it.
You're having fun, but you don't care when you play games that are repetitive.
I bet you wouldn't if we did 2 story missions in a row and then did one boss that way to set it up, and then it gave you 2. If it did it like that,
They're like you stated earlier. When it comes to games, the niggas they act like they don't care about the repetitive. South Park is a good example, right? I love South Park. It's one of my favorite games. But ultimately, you fight a boss in the battle style. You maybe earn a few new moves later on, and then you just keep doing that throughout the whole fucking game. And it's repetitive, but I'm blinded by the comedic relief and by the fun factor of the game to really give a fuck about that it's so repetitive.
Well, and I wanted to say this, going back to you, Chase, with Mafia 3, do they build up the pillars for a big transition into something new, or is it like same, and then out of nowhere new?
And then once they build it up, now you're gonna go back. You're gonna talk to this dude. All right, then you're gonna go to all these spots again, and then you're gonna do it. They build it up, and then soon as that shit is over, you gotta do the same shit like right away.
It's almost like they set you up to do something fire, and then they be like, "Nah, go back."
It's like you gonna get this fire, but it's gonna take you 2 hours to get there.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's just,
So you never reach the pinnacle.
No, you do.
Go back down the.
But you don't
ladder.
stay in the pinnacle long enough to feel like you ain't just
the
get.
second you kill a nigga,
because
once you kill the main dude that you set everything up for, it's like
it only takes
let's start
like
over again.
I would say anywhere from 6 to 15 minutes to do the actual story mission. Like after I've set up for 2 hours, maybe not 2 hours.
No,
let's say 45 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even give. That's too much time.
So some of them was super
I would say
short.
like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, one of them. A couple of them are long, but one of them joints was
Because once you get to that point where you got your target and you have to find them and lure them out and kill them, I don't even care anymore about sneaking around. I just go straight for that arrow that says "kill me" and run and just guns blazing, and then I'll pick people up, kill them off at the end. I like the carnival one took a little bit longer.
I like that carnival.
That mission was fire.
I love that one.
that took a little bit longer than normal. But
let's keep it funky real quick though. Let's keep it real funky though. Why do we have so much money in that game when there ain't else shit to buy but weapons?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of I played too many games that did that. GTA 4 did that. Godfather 2 did that. Mafia 3.
Can you name a recent game that did that though? No, because that's trash, Chase.
You might, you garbage. Hey, I like how you did that though. I like how you did that. I got Watch Dogs.
He was able to hack and do all that.
But you couldn't buy anything.
You couldn't spend money on nothing.
No, you're right. You're right though. At least I was able to go to a store and buy another pedophile outfit. You can't even buy outfits for your dude.
No, you can't. And there's no mods, no good mods yet. Nah, you can't. You can't. There's no customization at all.
I thought this was a racist time period. Why do I see whites and blacks together everywhere? Like I thought there was gonna be times that we go to certain hoods.
It wasn't everybody.
It's like that for me a lot of the time.
You know what?
You lucky.
That story.
I'm trying to tell you, like it's not like I don't know what it's like on
trash,
PC, but I'm saying on PS4, like you do like what you said last week, like you do see like there's parts of places of towns where a black dude is getting jumped and you have by two white dudes and you have to actually help him out. You could choose to help him out or not. Like that happens a lot.
You know what? How could we forget this? What? The Division. People love that for like 2 weeks, a month.
Yeah. Oh yeah, facts.
You talk about repetition, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big example.
That Division may be the worst.
People overlook that one like crazy.
Nah, they don't overlook it.
My goodness, and there was no story, and all the missions were repetitive. The Mafia 3, story-wise, one of the best
narratives.
3 to 5 stories I've played like
Facts.
4 or 5 years. If we being on, the story is good. The story and it's really the presentation, dude. Like everything is perfect, baby. The voiceovers, the music, like. Everything just works so well story-wise.
The surrounding area is amazing. Like everything, other than the repetitive.
It's just amazing, dude.
And I don't find it I find it repetitive, but I don't care because I want my man to succeed. To be honest with you, so like that's why I keep playing.
I already knew he was gonna succeed just by the same missions I did over and over. But what about the Mafia? Are you in the Mafia? Because from that trailer, when you seen Vito and Shorty come behind you, like they're about to hold it down.
I mean, you taking over the Mafia. You running that shit.
Right.
Vito worked for me now.
Yeah, that was
right. And then you put him in that karate position, right? Like you about to ask you want to die or want to live,
and then you just bust him in the head.
Got you. 6 out of 10 IGN. Let's go.
That's what they gave it.
You know,
I will give it.
Am I tripping or is Mafia 2 like because
it's better.
I vaguely remember Mafia 2.
It's better.
Playing it.
Yeah, it's better.
But wasn't there like didn't you have to take out like boss, henchmen?
No.
Like you had to take out different people from different like tiers.
They didn't do any of that.
How did I think you had?
It was open world.
Shadow of Mordor.
It was open world, but it didn't need to be. That was the thing with Mafia 2 is they made it open world, but it didn't really need to be open world. The world wasn't that alive and stuff, but the story and the gameplay was pretty good, pretty polished. But there wasn't. I mean, you could stop and change your clothes, and you can stop at one of the strip clubs and that kind of stuff. But you couldn't just.
But Chase, you wouldn't say you had to take out like a mob boss or whatever. Like it's not as frequent as Mafia 3, but it was like a big part of the story to take out said person.
Well, because they're kind of, but it wasn't tiered where you're gonna go take out the underboss and the capo and all of that. No. You couldn't just pull up a kill sheet on Mafia 2 and then you got to tear up. There was none of that. The reason you killed people it was created as the story went by.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, yo.
Mafia 3.
I was thinking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was Godfather. I knew. I was like, I remember doing that in some game. Yeah, Godfather. I love how Godfather had that set up.
That shit was too easy too, though.
Because their shit was more like I said, Shadow of Mordor, like where you had to choose specific targets to take out and when to take out.
Mm-hmm. So
anyway. About this Call of Duty.
Let's get on. Yeah, let's talk about this Call of Duty.
My favorite game.
I just want to say one thing.
Yo, let me go first, yo.
Well, I just want to say, I'm gonna just say this one thing. It's real short. Infinite Warfare is everything I thought it was going to be when I didn't even play it yet. I'll elaborate later. Go ahead, Prophecy.
I'm done. Go ahead.
You
Because
re-
that game started to download on my system, the beta, and I deleted it instantly. Like right before it even said the gigabytes or anything, I hit delete immediately. I didn't touch it. I didn't look at it. I didn't nothing.
I seen your tweets, Prof, about that, and I seen exactly where you're going. I was like, oh my god. But I wanted to say when Chase showed that multiplayer gameplay footage, and I remember that GMG where we never seen the multiplayer before. Prof, I remember we were like, yeah, I never seen this, but it doesn't matter anyway.
I was like, nah.
We're like, what the fuck is this? Yo, I played the game for the first time. Oh my god, just totally disinterested. Just totally the time to kill and then the nerve to have the like Ricky said before in the last show, the health bar, the time to kill doesn't even allow you to even paste that out to call out health or say he's at 32% or oh my gosh. And the maps to me, they were just they're medium and the game overall looked washed to me. And we would go from a farm map to a like industrial looking type of map, but it doesn't connect. Maybe the story connects all of that together. Maybe we can understand from the story, but the gameplay itself, fucking no. But I'm saying when the story comes out, maybe this makes sense because the levels didn't make sense to me. I was just like, okay, we're all over the place. But yeah, the gameplay to me very uneventful. It felt like Advanced Warfare mixed with a little bit of Black Ops 3. And just in the worst aspects is just everything just came together just as a conglomerate and just was like, here you go. And I could not play that game over an hour. I tried to stream it, try to give out keys. The people didn't want the keys, bro. I was literally like, hey, guys, I'm
what the keys?
Totally, they all looked at me.
He said, I got the keys. They said, I'm cool, yo.
I'm shocked you spent time speaking about the game. I canceled my pre-order. That's all I got to say.
Look, I said, and everybody agreed, when we was looking at the gameplay, I said, as a Call of Duty veteran, I'm not saying I'm a beast or nothing like that, but I have a lot of experience with the game.
Put in time.
Them fucking maps. And I knew as soon as we was looking at the gameplay 3, 4, 6 weeks ago, I said these maps are going to make this game not good. And I was right. What in the fuck are they doing? What happened? And you can tell when you're playing an Infinity Ward game, yo. There's a clear difference from Treyarch and Infinity Ward philosophy-wise, yo.
Chase,
Especially with the maps,
I want to say this to all the boys. Would you rather play Ghost or this?
This.
I would rather play Infinite Warfare because, like, no.
I really hate
Ghost. Ghost got boring too quick for me, yeah.
I wouldn't want to play either.
I
mean, of course. I'm just saying if you had to pick one. Okay.
If I had to pick, I'd do Infinite Warfare just because it has zombies.
Okay. I respect that.
I mean,
yeah, but go ahead.
I'm not going. I mean, it's the state of Call of Duty right now, so I'm gonna get it. To be honest with you,
I want that remaster. That's all I want.
Yo, my niggas. This is the pinnacle of Call of Duty that we have reached. Like we've been playing Call of Duty for years, and we've played multiple times. But the sadness in Barry's voice when he just said, "I'm gonna get it," that's how you know the state of.
They hit a wall completely.
It has reached man
state. Like, yo, that's fire. I'm finna get that.
You can't do that though, bro. Black Ops 3 is actually good. It pisses me off.
Oh yes, it is. It is.
Infinite Warfare is the ghetto Black Ops 3 in every aspect, yo. There is nothing on that. They toned down the advanced movement a little bit more, which is
why do we have advanced movement on this game?
You don't need it at all. On this game,
they got like what I didn't like about
jetpacks
is the full blown jetpacks.
They have it.
3, it was the jump boost. Okay, that's cool. But no, they got full blown jetpacks.
They got straight,
and they brought that back, yo. That's not fair.
I refuse to believe that. Nobody like this game. There's gotta be people that like.
I'm not even saying I'm disliking the game. I just feel like.
There's probably people.
I just don't. It's not Modern Warfare 2. It's not Modern. It's not COD 4.
It ain't Ralph.
It's just a game that I'm probably gonna get, and I'm gonna pick up and play, for a minute, and then be like, all right, that's cool.
I give you a lot of credit just to say that, Barry. I give you a lot of.
It may as well be.
I thought this was Sledgehammer.
It feels like it, man.
It's Infinite
Wow,
Warfare.
I dead ass. Like my nigga,
yeah.
That clip that you showed me and Abel like a few weeks ago
with
on this
the
game,
dog or the cat thing.
Yes, metal dog. The metal
that
dog.
is the first gameplay and the only gameplay I've seen of this whole game. I have not looked for it. I have not seen anything.
And you called it then. You were like, "Yo, nah."
Everything you seen there is truly your feelings. I don't think I was wrong about any of my opinion. I feel bad because I really.
Why?
I'm not even giving my opinion on the actual game. I'm just saying everything that I thought as far as observation wise, map wise, and all that is 100% correct. I don't know anybody that says they like those maps and the way they do them. They're too busy. Everything feels like you're in the middle of the map. There's too many corners, crevices, and all of that stuff. You got health bars over top of people's head. So basically, you know what that's going to do for us? That's going to piss us off. Because I'm going to know this dude had this much health when I killed him now. So instead of me just being pissed off at the kill cam, now I'm going to know he got this much health, and I should have killed that bitch. I don't.
They added emotes.
And then they got emotes, and then like, for the people that do supply drops, okay, that's cool. But now you can go out and just purchase these weapons. Like they have slowly moved more free to play shit in the game over the last 3 years to the point now where you can straight up fucking buy variants. Hold on, wait a minute. Just one more thing, Abel. This is important because I don't think y'all understand that some of the weapons that they're putting out come with attachments that you can't take off. Be it a noob tube. One of the weapons is a variant that you can only get in supply drops. My Modern Warfare 2 people, the game-ending nuke, the tactical nuke. I don't know if it's game-ending, but the tactical nuke can be on. You can get that on the game, but you can only get it if you have this certain weapon variant that allows you to get an automatic tactical nuke as one of your kill streaks. Why is this shit in the fucking game? Are you trying to make people spend money?
Wait a minute.
You don't have to spend money on that. I got it.
What?
I don't know if it is the game, but there is a tactical nuke that you can get via specific weapons that have the variant.
I got it, but I'd have to pay for it.
Still have to get 25.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know how it works, but it's in the game.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
It's like COD points, but remember what I told you? You guys get the points every time you win a game, and I was able to upgrade my weapons. There's 4 variants. You got Reg Standard, you got Rare, Epic, and Legendary. I was able to get that gun specifically into Legendary. I thought the concept was cool when you get certain perks and shit. When I seen that you get the Atomizer on a beastie-ass weapon, I was like, oh,
I'm not
this
gonna
game
lie. I don't think that's bad. I just think it's
petty.
Weak.
Man, that's is this Call of Duty? What is this?
I mean, it's a $1 billion organization. That's what it's called.
Well, that's what
and
it
they're
is.
Gonna keep making this money because didn't they make $1 billion on microtransactions? Them and EA, they smart. Listen. Get your money, man. Fuck that game.
Get your
like
money,
that game is trash. Nobody's buying that game to buy it. I have not seen no gameplay. I have not played it. I have no intentions of playing it. Like
this is what I wanted to say, bro. Why were the supply drop, the crate stuff, whatever you want to call it? Why was that working over the beta day one? Like why was that the only thing you could do?
Could you
purchase?
You
can only do the get the supply drop.
Could you purchase things on the beta?
I can't confirm.
No.
Okay.
Hold on,
I was going to say, man.
I was going to call Activision. Shit like that. Like, y'all niggas lost y'all, motherfucker.
Thank you, Rick, because I had no clue, but I know the crates work. Whatever that crate system works.
You know what makes me feel sad about this game, bro? My bad, Ricky.
No, go ahead.
But this concerns you. I feel bad because Ricky might not have to pay us his money, bro. Like he might be right, bro. Like this game might sell too.
Imagine that.
Nah, it's going to sell well. It's going to do numbers because people,
bro. But like, it's not people buying it; it's Activision buying it back, bro. Like I feel like them niggas is gonna buy this game. Bro.
I'm done.
Like I dead ass
like
believe. Remember when 50 Cent bought all of Tony Yayo's albums and he got 1 million sold? Like that's what's about to happen right now.
You know what?
I mean, but it's still, bro. It's still a fan base. Bro, I was talking to a Call of Duty fanboy like just yesterday at my job. Like it's still. Like I know we over the BS, but it's a huge fan base that love it,
it's
yo.
The new generation. It's these new gamers. They F with this. I'm telling you. You have people out there that really are like, yo, I'm down with
Well, maybe they started on Advanced Warfare. I never said I wasn't getting
That's
it, by
what
the
I'm
way.
saying.
But
Actually, you didn't say that, Chase, but you did say there's a chance you may not get it.
there is a chance that I may wait for the Modern Warfare remaster because I know they're going to do it. They can't not do it. They can't. They have to put that out by itself, yo.
I want to say this, Chase. I had a discussion in private with my boys. Look, we were saying, imagine this: they make it separate and actually price it at $60.
I'm not paying $60 for that.
No. But listen. That could be an option for them. They could be that bold and be like, "You want this?"
And Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
But I ain't
Okay.
doing 60 for this call.
I mean-
Listen. So if it's $60, would you guys go out and cop that Modern Warfare remastered?
King
If it was
win
both of them,
$30.
Are you saying if it's
Okay.
just Call of Duty 4 by itself? And
Yes,
60?
by itself with all the.
I love Call of Duty
whatever.
4, dog, but they can't.
Yo,
They're not going.
I'll put it like this.
You know what? You know what, Abel?
Yeah, go ahead,
You
bro.
know what? God talking. For real. I'm gonna be disappointed in myself, but yeah, I'll probably cop that, bro. Like no bullshit.
Yeah, if you're a fan of
probably
you
will.
might.
I
You
can't.
Man, you better get
Yeah.
visual. Man, you better get a visual upgrade, and man, for 60.
The game already looks
I
great.
mean,
The game
six-
already looks.
I mean,
like
but
facts.
the
game
bigger
is
question
60
is,
for
would you,
PS4.
but the bigger question is, regardless of how old that game is, would
It's
you rather play that game, which is a classic, versus this game that is classically ass? Like I would rather spend 60 on it. I know that's going to be a classic
I
versus
see what you mean.
this shit.
Okay, if the question is, would you rather?
Right.
Then yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
I see
like,
what
I
you're
would
saying.
rather
Then.
spend 60 on one over opposed to the other.
And my thing is this.
I'm renting it, yo.
This
I'm gonna rent
in
it.
some people.
I
In
just
some people's
Said I'm ready
point
to
of view,
now.
in some people's point of view, this is their to me, they're SOCOM. You know what I mean? Some people might be like, yo, Call of Duty 4, this is my game. And they might shell that out easily. So I wouldn't knock if people were like, yo, I'll buy that.
no. It's going to do well regardless. If we don't
Yeah.
buy it, if nobody in the whole podcast, on the podcast or watching, if none of us bought that, the game is going to do numbers. Modern Warfare Remastered
It
by
is.
itself, and Infinite Warfare Legend
It is.
Edition, and Infinite Warfare by itself. There's no way Call of Duty's not going to sell. I mean, it is what it is, but you know,
Look,
people,
I'll put it like this.
Yeah.
Legacy Edition is not coming to GameFly. Just letting y'all know. Meaning you can't get Modern Warfare Remastered from GameFly, which is fucked up. They
Damn.
said no. And then 2, depending on how and I'm gonna say this right now, we can remember this shit months later. Depending on how this game does, not microtransaction wise, we're just talking about the game sales, I can predict that because Sledgehammer had an awful, well, for me, that shit was terrible. They might do a triple pack, might give us, because they worked on MW3 as well, they might give us MW2, 3, and then hit us with their bullshit advanced, whatever you want, next year. I'm going to call that shit out right now.
They did that
There's
for
one for the
PS3,
2
right?
coming out for a fact.
That's
Oh
what
my
I'm saying.
God.
There was a leaked photo saying Advanced Warfare 2,
Yeah, that's-
Sledgehammer Games, Raven Studio.
Yeah, they said they were going to continue. They're starting a new franchise.
Have you ever beat the story chase? No, right? I seen a video. The
Nah,
ending
man.
looked like there's gonna be a sequel. Put it like
No,
that.
I'm pretty sure they haven't blatantly outside and said it, but I remember they asked a question about somebody asked a question about Advanced Warfare and the possibility of it being the 2, and they basically said they want to continue with that franchise. So I wouldn't doubt that.
I mean, you could be advanced, but leave my fucking feet on the goddamn ground. I don't
Nah,
know.
it's
It
advanced.
wouldn't be advanced, bro. And that's why I said I
Well,
predict Modern Warfare 2 and 3 remastered will be bundled.
I bet you that's going to be
listen.
boots on the ground next
Niggas
year.
about to be happy.
We could bet that. Let's bet that.
The next
Wait,
Call of
wait,
Duty niggas gonna be
Boots on the ground
hoverboard.
next year, yo. I bet any
Next
money.
year. Next year. You think so, Chase?
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Sledgehammer, I don't think so. They already
Boot-
had 3 years to cycle off of this shit. I don't
It's
think
making
so.
too much money. It's making too much money.
Them
Chase, you don't
boots,
understand.
No,
nah.
numbers been going down.
them boots on the ground, bruh. Next year, there's no way.
No,
Boots on the
because
ground or like hoverboards, because like I can see them doing hoverboards.
I'm not saying that
No,
the
same
movement may
majority.
be different. I'm saying they're all that flying in the air, wall running.
What?
That's not gonna be in the game.
But listen to your logic though. Niggas is gonna buy it regardless, unless it's a massive spike in this game compared to Black Ops 3. Then I would agree with you.
Did they not see the community response?
The community, I mean, but that could have been a lot. Like that dislike shit could have been two-way.
Well,
That could have been as well based on the fact that they said you had to buy this game in order to get Call of Duty 4. Like it was. I don't know if niggas disliked that game because of what it looked like or more or less. Because I've
people
heard
did it just to
plenty
troll.
of, right. I really think that them saying you had to buy Call of Duty 4 at the end of that trailer is what pissed people off. Because I heard and seen a lot of people, myself included, when they showed Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on E3, I was like, yo, what game is this? This shit look fire. Until it said Call of Duty, I was like, wait, what? Like, the single player looked at mad cold until it said Call of Duty. So I feel like there's a lot of people that wouldn't think this game was ass if it didn't have Call of Duty.
But that's not fair to do that. You know why? Because Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for NY, right? Then Def Jam Icon came out. Dudes seen the trailer, and they was like, whoa, what is this? But then they seen Def Jam Icon, and they was like, whoa, they fucked this game up. Like, you can't really say, you know, the brand is everything. And we all know that. That's what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. If people respect the brand, they're going to get whatever it is you putting out. You can put dog shit out, but if the brand is right, they'll get it. So you can't go by...
So then that just answered your own question.
What,
there's not going to be boots on the ground. Because
I bet you it is.
They're going to get dog shit. They're going to get it regardless.
Because they I don't know, over the last couple years, they've really been focusing on like the MLG, and they want the boots on the ground too. So they have more pull than we do.
They're not stopping playing though.
They're not going to stop playing.
There's new MLG people coming out. Like I said this before, when it comes to Advanced Warfare, which none of us really enjoyed, that brought in a whole new group of competitive people. A bunch of kids was playing the hell out of that game and was still getting lots and lots of views on MLG competitive. It wasn't the same niggas that we see all the time, Optic, I mean, they was there, but it brought a lot more new people into it. And just like Abel said, there's going to be more new people, and the kids are loving this game. So if they're going back to that logic, then they're going to keep making it for the kids. They're not making it for us no more. They're giving us Call of Duty 4, said, nah, be happy.
The community spoke. The community spoke, though. I mean, I know you know.
Yeah, I agree. I just need to piggyback off of Prop. Even to help that out. Look what happened with all those original COD, the COD gamers, whatever, the COD, the elite esports players. They all got second channels that upload other shit other than COD now, right? Not only that, my prediction is that Xbox is going to release either Black Ops 2 backwards compatibility or Modern Warfare 2 compatibility. And if that happens, then I also see they're definitely doing that. And then I also see Sledgehammer once again. They're going to have to bring back double the games. I don't know if both of them are going to be a full remaster or they're just going to bring it back, new servers. Why do you say
double though?
Because Sledgehammer Games is next. Do you?
That's what I told people.
I know that's a bad term. I know. I already
know.
Oh,
the reason why I say it's next. The reason why I say it's next is because after them is Treyarch. Treyarch don't handle the Modern Warfare franchise, so it would be on their behalf if they feel they want to bring back a Treyarch game. They're not going to bring back a Modern Warfare game under them. But Sledgehammer, Raven Software, Infinity Ward all work on whichever Modern Warfare game. Since COD 4, Modern Warfare 3, and actually towards the end cycle of Modern Warfare 2, and in the full version of Ghost. So seeing that happening, I can definitely see Modern Warfare 2 and 3 being double packed with this launch. I see that shit happening, yo. Because there's no way, if this shit is advanced again, there's no way they're not going to just, that's it. Come on, bro, this is the second time we get it running on the walls?
So if Activision, they knew that the community was ready for their feet to be back on the ground. That's why they put out the Modern Warfare remaster in the first place.
But there's too many new gamers out there.
It don't matter. They saw that. They like, all right, well, they may not like Infinite Warfare. Our sales from the last couple games since we added Advanced Movement are down from Black Ops 2 and all that. So what are we going to do to take care of them? They even spoke on it. They said we know a lot of y'all want to get boots on the ground, so to try to give y'all something while we're working on the new games, we're going to give y'all this remaster. If they didn't intend on ever giving us boots on the ground again, I don't think they would have even spoke on the fact that they have Advanced Movement in their game and offered the solution of a remaster. That's my bad.
Whoa. I don't think they offered a remaster because they feel like we want to bring back the old competitor. No, they brought back.
That's what they said. I'm saying that's what they said.
But that's definitely not true. I know. I know that's what they said.
Hold on, see?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So, if they're doing so well and they're not worried about boots on the ground and they're worried about the new generation Call of Duty people, then why even put the remaster out in the first place? Why not just keep your Infinite Warfare game out?
Why? Because it was Infinity Ward. And how many years ago did they make their Call of Duty when Ghost dropped? What happened with Ghost received a lot of flack for it. People stood on Black Ops 2. People literally, there was more players on Black Ops 2. Then Advanced Warfare came out, and to be quite honest with you, in the beginning, it wasn't that bad received. It was actually well received. It actually was way different. But then all of a sudden, for me, it kind of fell off. But now back with Black Ops 3, jetpacks and all this crazy shit. But Black Ops 3 actually did good. They actually had a lot of good features in the game. And then all of a sudden, Infinite Warfare is literally the same fucking game. It feels like an update. And then if you get the next year's Sledgehammer game, you think they're dropping a remastered? They already confirmed that they're not doing esports for Call of Duty 4. They're only doing classic games. Classic esports thing is not going that far.
Honestly, the only reason why they brought Call of Duty 4 is for fans like us.
Obviously, and to make money
that
back.
they know that don't want to play Infinite Warfare.
And there must be a lot of those. Why would you invest your time and resources to a project like that for
the whole purpose of it is to get you to spend more money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have told you and came out with a separate edition from the Jump Street. The reason why they didn't is because they like, oh, y'all gonna have to buy this game in order to play it, whether you want to play this game or not. So they're strategically smart. Like
they're
we
trying
can't
to
talk
boost
about them like they got common sense. These billionaire niggas, they geniuses when it comes to marketing and management.
Oh, they're boosting their sales. They're boosting their
Right.
sales.
I feel like at the same time, man.
How many of us have all said that we would rather get Call of Duty 4 versus this game?
Definitely. I think all of us.
You just got done saying that I would rather wait until Call of Duty 4 came out. That's probably a good percentage of people that would want to do that.
Yeah, not only that, just to add on, if that's the case that they really cared about the fans, wouldn't they have just said, fuck it, we're going to release the Legacy Edition and a downloadable code? No, they're putting the fucking game in the disc. That way you can't sell your fucking game. Come on, man, these dudes need bread. Stop listening.
If your game is selling damn 20 million plus, I mean, shit, they getting cash one way.
It ain't selling no 20 million no more.
Look up Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3. What happened to Advanced Warfare and Ghost?
Actually, okay.
Yeah.
This is they're trying to get $1 out of shit right now.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 sold amazing, right? Especially with their microtransactions. It's like, come on, man.
I want to go back to what Chase said.
Ghost sold 20 million. Ghost sold 20 million.
And I want to go back to what Chase said. Chase said, looking at the dislike ratio and stuff on the trailers and everything, is that the minority? Are we really naive in the sense of like that's not majority? That's actually minority voting that, because they might look at that as that. They'll be like, that's not even. That's nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Or do you feel like that's the broader thought of everybody to go back?
Oh yeah, they definitely sold millions.
I honestly feel like most people have the mentality that I have, which is it's Call of Duty, it's bullshit, but you're gonna get it eventually.
Anyway,
you're gonna get it eventually. Like it like like I said, if your boys get it, you're gonna get it. Like if you got people on there that's really gonna play it, you gonna get it.
I think he's the majority. I think that's the majority.
Barry's the majority.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I am.
That's the majority thought.
I don't have those high expectations for Call of Duty. I feel like it's a game that I grab, I pick up for about an hour maybe. If I'm about to go to work, I'm up. I'm about an hour before I can get a couple games in because it's quick, and then I dip. Like, it's just something I can pick up and play real quick. That may be one of the reasons why I still have yet to get into Battlefield, because Battlefield is more strategic and requires a little bit more skill to be good at. But as far as Call of Duty, you pick up and play, and anybody can get kills in Call of Duty, and that's just any Call of Duty. Anybody can be good at Call of Duty, and that's why Call of Duty is so popular, because anybody can play it. And
minus Advanced Warfare. I think that is the most difficult Call of Duty.
That is, yeah. Advanced Warfare was advanced.
That took a whole new type
it was advanced.
I think the reason why Advanced Warfare was so hard because it started the whole boots off the ground shit, and then people had to start to get
it's
the
a
job.
lot more fast paced too.
Yeah. But I mean, after a while, it's Call of Duty.
Okay, so let me ask a question. All right, I'm looking. They peaked at around over 30 million sales. Black Ops 2 did 30 million. Modern Warfare 3 did 30 million. Black Ops 1 30 million. And now they're down. Well, Black Ops 3 is at 23. Advanced Warfare is at 21. I know they got a fan base, but y'all don't think if they continue on the path they're on that they're not going to see that their fan base is shrinking? Like, losing 9 million fans, that's a lot, especially when there's more people playing video games than there was in 2007. Y'all don't think they're seeing that? Y'all don't think those numbers will continue to go down? I mean, they went as low as 21 million, which is a lot of copies, but that is a low for them over the last few years with Advanced Warfare.
I mean, I think it can keep going down, but they still don't give a fuck as long as they're still. As long as they still have the most selling game, the top selling game, I don't really give a damn.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's hard to
saying.
say. You invest your money and you want them to do 30 million and they do 21. That's not good for investors and stuff.
But I don't think they're thinking about getting 30 million again.
I mean, they're not because of the microtransactions now. That's why.
And that's
right,
another
but like
thing,
that's my point though, because they're not back. I mean, granted, what you said is true. There's more people playing games now than there were. But there's also more people playing different games as opposed to just playing Call of Duty.
That is very, very
Call
true.
Of Duty because there was really nothing but Call of Duty, Gears, and Halo. Now there's a lot of other games out there to play. Then you gotta think about it too. Every year they say what? PC gaming is becoming more prominent. PC niggas don't play Call of Duty like that. They play Battlefield. So they're losing people based off of the openness of how many games and how many good games there are. Destiny is hurting Call of Duty, even though it's underneath the same fucking thing. Destiny is still hurting them, but you gotta think they're making so much. Activision makes so much money from so many different ways. I really don't think they give a fuck. They're the only people that could be like, we give y'all a game every year by 3 different studios, and y'all still gonna buy 20+ million. And we'll drop Destiny 2.
It's never good to sell less units by the millions, regardless of how we slice it. Yeah, like to us, we don't run huge companies. So we like, oh shit, I did 30 million that year. Now I'm only doing 20. Fuck it, I'm still making money. But to a big company, that is a huge drop off. So once you hit that,
what do you think is going to happen though? Because
nothing. That's why that has exactly. I know.
Microtransactions
not more than
$9
million. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Like their $1 billion in microtransaction is well in hell making up for the 9
Was it $1 billion in microtransactions though?
They made $1 billion. It was them and EA. They both made over $1 billion in microtransactions. Like they don't give two fucks. I'm trying to tell you because they gonna keep coming out with these microtransactions. Call of Duty and microtransactions go together like PB&J right now. It's never going away. As a matter of fact, it's not just Call of Duty. Even Gears of War is doing it. Every game is starting. Because they're realizing how much money. Okay, we lost 9 million people playing this game. Guess what? We just made $1 billion first quarter. Oh well, we good. And in the next Call of Duty, we'll make $2 billion because we'll add even more microtransactions. This time, we'll throw in maps in supply boxes. So if you buy this, you get a map. Okay, like they're never gonna. Call of Duty people even came out and said that they're never gonna stop making Call of Duty.
Well, they don't.
They literally said that out their mouth. They're not gonna stop making. Call
people
of Duty.
people are in love with shooters, and they'll always be in love with shooters. The only thing that will stop, there has to be another game that is absolutely fucking amazing that delivers everything Call of Duty used to have, plus new shit. That's the only way that we'll see
and
it.
Even if that's the case, say Battalion is that game, right? Say Battalion is that game. The majority still won't play it because it's not Call of Duty.
Well,
Call of Duty clone.
let all these YouTubers and pro players convert. They'll play it because people typically follow them.
They will.
You can't tell, like that's not gonna happen.
What's not gonna happen?
That them other niggas is gonna convert.
They did it from Halo.
Yeah, but Call of Duty, that's a
Halo did Call of Duty numbers too.
That's a different situation.
Okay, why?
Because they ain't getting money like they was getting from Halo as they getting money from Call of Duty.
But that's beside the point. Esports is
that's
esports.
why they doing it.
If another game gets picked up and players move over, it'll make the same money. Esports in general, there's more money in the whole industry.
Bro,
so
can't. Halo. And say another game comes out, they're not going to be given the same $1 million prizes that Call of Duty can offer.
Not the first year. Maybe take.
They're not going to do it for years.
Maybe 2 or 3 years. But what I'm saying is people like nothing is going to stay where it is forever when it's that high up. It's just not possible. It may happen 10 years from now. Who knows? I'm saying if people move from Halo to another shooter and Halo is way down, I don't see why people don't think that could ever happen with Call of Duty. That's just crazy.
I don't see it happening.
Well, could you honestly say that Halo was as ever big as Call of Duty?
Absolutely, and it was on one platform and did the crazy ass sales, yo. If that shit
did that, but you can't say it. You can't say it's as big.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
for a
okay.
time
I agree with
period.
that.
For that to
time
be
period,
all right,
yeah.
for that to be in that time where there was much less gamers on one platform, for that to do tens
I'm
of
not
millions.
denying that it wasn't huge.
For
I'm
that
just saying
time.
that you
For
can't
that
say that it's as big. It's not as big as Call of Duty.
I think one of the reasons is
Because they didn't spend $1 billion on marketing either.
Right. I mean, but
I think one of the reasons it was on. It was on 360 and Xbox, and that was the time when 360 was dominating.
Look at this shit, man. I mean, they did 12 million units on Xbox 360 by itself in 2007. You mean to tell me in 2007 people thought Halo would die? They was like, nah, this shit ain't never going to die. I'm not saying Halo's dead like that, but it definitely ain't doing nothing like it was doing before.
How much units did the Call of Duty that came out in that comparison on one system do?
Modern Warfare came out that same year, and it did 9.
So it
Actually, it did
On
a little
Xbox.
bit less. But keep in mind that Call of Duty didn't blow up to the
Until after
monster
4.
until 2
Yeah.
was the
It
year.
wasn't
really
until
blew
4.
up. Which
Call of Duty
honestly,
3
when you think
Call
about
of Duty
it,
3, I
Call
don't
of
think
Duty-
sold that much.
Call of Duty might be one of the big reasons why Halo fell.
No, it is.
Because that same year Modern Warfare 1 came out, Modern Warfare 1 still did 9 million. That's a lot.
I can't blame it on
Man,
Gears.
this shit came out on 4 platforms, yo. To
Yeah.
Halo's
And
one.
that's on 360. I'm just doing 360. So yeah, it is.
I'm
Also,
just saying, like,
that's
I'm
just
saying
not
it's
being-
possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon.
I don't think it'll. I'm different. I don't think it's possible. I
Activision
feel that-
fucks up all their franchises, so.
They do, but
So you think it's destiny,
People still
inevitable?
play 'em.
It's just gonna end up happening.
People
but
want to play them.
Chase is the type of nigga to be like, we be in heaven and be like, I told you it finally passed it like 1,000 years from
That's
now.
not
He
true.
like-
That's not true.
like-
but you're
like,
saying
it's
you're saying this
forever,
is
bro.
you're saying this is never going to happen.
It's
Halo
because-
it hasn't even been 10 years since that Halo came out. You mean to tell me you don't see any significant changes in the industry as far as shooters go in the next 10 years?
It doesn't matter if
It
I
does.
see that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the majority is still going to purchase Call of Duty regardless.
We don't know if that's true or not because
That could change in the
because
future.
history says that has happened.
One instance.
No.
What's another instance?
I mean, okay, Halo was not always ever the Unreal Tournament, all these other games.
Yeah, but they weren't doing numbers like those. Though.
But they were doing numbers that were relative to that time period with the
But
game
that's
industry.
not the same as that's comparing a lion pup to a grown
No,
ass
it isn't.
lion.
It isn't.
You talking about them niggas ain't multi-billion like corporations. Like they wasn't.
Okay,
Unreal
but Halo.
Tournament was
Okay,
definitely
but
big.
It's
whatever the case may be.
He's definitely right within the time.
Who
period,
owns
Bob. We're just
Unreal
saying for the
Tournament, by the way?
No, I
owns
don't.
who?
Not, no.
Unreal Tournament. Who publishes that?
Nah.
Is that Activision? Tell me it's Activision. It's not. It's not.
not.
All right. it's Epic Games.
Epic.
Look, I'm not saying we're gonna see some shit like this in the next year, 2, 3, whatever. I'm just saying it is quite possible over the next 10 years that Call of Duty is not the biggest shooter. That another game comes along and people completely move on. People still play Call of Duty like they still play Halo, and even if they, let's say they don't, but they buy the game, that might happen. I don't know.
I think the game did come out and it didn't, and it was called Destiny, and it was still published by Activision. And I don't think the Division was supposedly Titanfall. Titanfall was supposed to be the Call of Duty.
Well, we didn't believe any of those were Call of Duty killers
Right, but
either.
it was
I haven't
supposed to
seen
be.
that. Yeah, I haven't seen what I felt could be not the killer, because Call of Duty is going to be around for a long time. So the word killer,
That's my
but
point.
I'm saying maybe another game, another shooter comes along and it sells 8 million units and then 15 million units. Call of Duty's still doing this 20, but like these dudes are moving a lot of numbers.
Yeah, they're moving
I see
up.
what Chase is
Getting
saying.
the
'Cause
fans.
Chase
You know what I'm
is saying
saying?
The same way
You
Call of
can
Duty
say that
killed Halo is the same way a game can come and kill Call of Duty.
I don't want to use the term kill.
Not kill.
I don't want to use the term kill.
Not kill, but
Replace.
I'm just saying
overshadow.
possibly.
Overshadow was saying that it's going to do more than, and
That's what
I don't
feel
think
like
I
that's
will
what
see
you're
that
saying.
in my unless I stop playing video games. Maybe my kids, there might be another game, but the fact that they said Call of Duty is not going to be stopped, there's never going to be stop being made. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's so many other games that are better than Call of Duty. Gears, like Battlefield, and these are proven to be better. You know, well, better is your own opinion, but it's number one. And it has been for how many years?
Well, I think again, I kind of go back to what I was saying as far as what Call of Duty and the reason why I still play it. Is there any really shooter that does what Call of Duty do? Fast paced, quick matches, like
Overwatch.
literally easy.
And the funny thing
play.
is, if there was another company too, okay, so say for instance, I give your thought like a chance, right? So say for instance, there's a possibility that it happens. It'll be Activision that does it. Like, I feel like the only other person to do that would be them.
They might see the company and just go ahead and buy them.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's to me that's still not really an L because it's still them.
If
monopoly effect.
what about the other big companies other like EA?
EA not putting.
Oh my God! Look, Counter-Strike. I didn't know Counter-Strike sold 50 million copies.
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike is huge on PC.
I didn't know that.
That's what they play on PC is Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike it's not on console, is it?
No. Well, it's trash.
It's on, but
It's
it's not
mobile
updated.
offensive. It's on.
It's trash on
360, but it's garbage.
Okay. I'm just saying, man. Like, something got to happen. I mean, you know,
The only way for Call of Duty to die is if people stop buying.
Well, let them
keep saying something has to happen, but nothing has happened to Madden. And Madden has been dominated for how long, and we've known how many issues there have.
There's one Madden. There's one. Madden is not. That is not a good example because they're not legally allowed. They're not. That's not true. They're not allowed to make football games.
Yeah, that's true. They NFL games.
Like Madden, they did the bullshit. Like, and it wasn't even them because it was the NFL.
Smart. Fuck you mean?
No, that's not smart. That's bullshit. I mean, it's smart for them.
They monopolized the game.
The NFL came to them with that, and they made a deal like that. They didn't go up to the NFL like, yo, I don't want nobody else making games. It was kind of like, it's kind of like 2K selling our game for $19.99. We need to do something about this. So exclusive license, here you go. Like, people are free to make shooters and all that, but I mean, we shall see. I just, that's a long time for this game to just be here. You talking about
we'll have a GMG reunion in 2032, and we'll have the same conversation. And I'm gonna be like, I told you.
Well, do you think that poorly of the industry, where you think a game headed in the direction of Call of Duty could last for 30 years without any other game really coming and like not taking them down, but just
that's my point though. You're saying
yeah, Prof is saying it's always going to be around.
I'm saying taking
that's
them
what he's
down.
saying.
That's a completely different situation.
Well, no, I'm saying it's possible that it may become the number 2 shooter or the number 3 shooter.
I mean, technically it is.
So are y'all saying that
CS:GO, but
it is? Yeah.
you talking about on consoles? Then no.
Yeah, I mean like sales wise, popularity wise. You don't. You
like
telling me?
Like, are you saying if like for instance CS:GO comes out on PS4 and Xbox One, do I think that'll have?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
You're saying like a brand new game with the most new, like, just whatever that we've never seen before, but gives us like a Call of Duty feel. Mm-hmm. Like, I can see it getting numbers.
It could take 5 years for that to happen, for the game to build up to like, yo, this is the new thing. But
by that time, Call of Duty would already have released 5 other games.
That's true. But if they all garbage, and if they all garbage, every time they put that shit out, it's going to be 20 million purchases, then it's going to be 18, then it's going to be 16, and it's going to, I mean, because they already down from 30.
Except by Titanfall 4, Call of Duty would be yeah, okay.
I mean, I never believed in Titanfall like that anyway. I mean, that's, come on.
Like I said, it's going to have to be a game, a shooter that's quick. It's going to have to be something like straight TDM.
Overwatch.
They gonna need a game.
Overwatch has more skill to it. To be honest,
It can't be that
It's a
scary.
lot more skill.
It's not. It's not. Again,
But,
Call of Duty.
okay, but here's another thing too, though. Like a big key thing that you guys are leaving out is the game also has to be easy, like Call of Duty.
That's what I've been saying.
There's
Like,
not going to be 20 million people playing a game that's hard and takes skill.
That's what I'm
not gonna
saying.
happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Overwatch is not that easy. That's
Right. Overwatch takes skill. So
Is it
for a
Overwatch
game,
like 20
Okay, hold on. Is Battlefield considered an easy game?
No.
no, I think Battlefield takes skill.
So I'm pretty sure. I mean,
It's a
did they do
learning
how many?
curve.
But you're talking about a new franchise.
Well,
I'm not talking
not
about
necessarily
a
a new
half-
franchise, just
franchise.
any franchise, new
You
or
said it's a
whatever.
new game.
Okay, I mean, it could be. I mean, whatever.
What shooter is it right now, other than Call of Duty, where damn near you can get your own nephew or your 11-year-old can pick up and play? Like, it's that simple.
I don't think
There's none. There's none. And that's why Call of Duty is so popular, because it's so easy and so quick.
I mean, games don't take 30 minutes either. You get on there. Oh, I gotta leave my house in 15 minutes. I got time
That's
for
what
a
I
quick
was saying.
TDM.
That's exactly what I was
So
saying.
that's what
I
needs to
literally-
happen.
Literally,
I got-
if I got like 30 minutes to spare before I leave work, I'm gonna get a TDM match. It only takes you like 2 minutes to get into a game, and the games only last 10, 15 minutes.
This shouldn't last 15 minutes. What TDMs is you?
Even shorter.
Hey,
Go ahead, Terry. I'm sorry.
I kind of got some facts to go back up my Overwatch thing. Because, was it? In August, Overwatch hit 15 million.
Sales?
I think players. Like 20 million. Like it hit 20 million.
I
in
did not
August.
know that. That's crazy, bro.
It was at 15. No, wait, let me see. Was it 20 million? That was a week ago. Yeah, 20 million a week ago. It had 15 in August. It was at like 10 in July. So that game is building up. No, it was 10 in June. So that game is building up really, really fast. The reason why I keep saying that game because it kind of fits Prof's idea that it has to be from Activision because Overwatch is a Blizzard game, Activision Blizzard like that. Like Bobby Kotick, the dude that's over Call of Duty, is also over like the Blizzard people. So that fits Prof's thing. And then Overwatch is a new first-person shooter that's building up steam quick. Like I play Overwatch on the regular, right? That game, there's the skill thing is there, but you don't need like I could just jump into a normal like competitive or not competitive, but just a little punk ass lobby and just have fun because it's just fun. It's quick. The game looks great. Like you're doing things that are fun. Whereas Call of Duty, we've been doing that shit for so long that we're bored of it, right? So you go to Overwatch and you still have some of that, but you have these fun characters that do these interesting things that takes that the same idea we had with Call of Duty and twists on it. So I think Overwatch would be that game. It easily could be something else could come in and take that spot. But like I don't think it won't be CS:GO because they're not putting that on consoles and it'll be good. And then it won't be Battlefield because Battlefield has been here for so damn long and it ain't happening yet, so it ain't gonna happen. So
Battlefield was selling better than Call of Duty at one point.
Guys, this is the last topic, guys. Hey, like the next topic is we typically
Right, like y'all act like
yeah,
we
yeah,
spent
yeah.
all this time on.
yeah. We typically don't talk about Call of Duty too long on the show, but we did today because it's a short news week and goddamn it, the beta's out.
Is the beta about to be free too for PS4? niggas?
Yes, it is.
Tomorrow, it should be returning tomorrow. If I can find it.
Friday.
Tomorrow.
It's Friday.
Friday.
Okay, the 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be ready until the 24th. So I mean, if you haven't played the beta, I hate to that I may have, I might have made your mind up for you, and you get on there, and then it's like, damn, he was right. You might have felt different if I never said that, but I swear to God, if we can't agree on anything else, I think the community, even if you like the game, can agree that those maps are on the level of Ghost. On the level of Ghost, dog. Like the Ghost has the worst maps in Call of Duty history.
Man, I want to say that, yo.
Well, okay, Barry. I need you to tell me. Wait a minute.
I couldn't find nobody. I literally couldn't find nobody in Ghost.
I need you to tell me what game has the worst worse maps than Ghost in the Call of Duty franchise. Go ahead.
Ghost.
No, what
You just said they don't.
you just said they.
No. I thought you said that Infinite Warfare had maps like Ghost.
Oh, he said Ghost. Had the
I said
worst
I'm
map.
talking about as far as being the worst maps. They're on par with Ghost maps.
I don't think so.
Okay, so what? So you're saying they're better than ghost maps?
I think so.
Man, them maps is busy as fuck. Like you're never safe. Yeah, like you know some of the maps like you can't even reload. You can't scratch your ear. You can't blow your nose. You get killed. That's how the fucking Infinite Warfare is.
I know why Barry's saying that because
He's a
with
fan
Call
of
of Duty
the game.
Ghosts, you had the one extreme of the maps being too large, and then in this one, the maps are medium to small, in their ass. So it's like you have the extreme, like it's like you have smaller maps in their ass, and then you have large maps that are ass. That's
true.
what it is.
That is true.
Okay.
I didn't really like the maps, but at least I could get killed by somebody instead of going down 5 minutes.
But Chase is definitely right. Like
I'm
these
telling
are
you,
smaller
boy,
maps,
don't-
super busy, and they're
Yeah, he
all ass.
helped out Barry and then said,
Like,
"Yeah, but
done.
Jay's right."
Them-
Chase is definitely right. Ass, straight
I
garbage.
mean, we seen them. You know it's just the beta. That's not the fuck out of here with that shit. That game come out in like
nah.
3
Hey, hold up, Barry. Did you think Advanced Warfare is trash?
Like,
The game, the video game, Advanced Warfare. Do you think it's trash?
I mean, I started liking it a little bit.
All right, yo.
Like I
thanks
said,
for
like
coming.
Like I said, yo, I said it at the beginning of the topic. I'm gonna say it at the end. I don't have the same expectations as I did before with Call of Duty. Again, it's something for me just to pick up and play.
That's how you know it's garbage. When we say
So that
that,
means that's what I'm saying. So is the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
trash? Is Advanced Warfare trash? Yes or no?
I mean,
Listen.
I can't say it's trash because I play it.
So that means
I feel
you like
like
it.
it-
Okay.
If it was, if I can honestly say this game is trash, I wouldn't play it. There are games I don't like that I don't play, but Call of Duty I play. So it's hard for me to say it's trash.
Are you love?
I mean, that's
Infinite
more
Warfare?
reasonable logic. But
Makes
I
sense.
definitely
Yeah, at least
played
he's
games
honest
for a
with it,
year that I
yeah.
didn't like, and you know.
I've been playing Call of Duty and I fucking hate it.
And just because you say you don't like it, don't mean you don't have fun. You know, on occasion when you're with your friends and shit
Right,
like
you're just
that.
not hardcore with it.
It's just
You
like you know.
No, hell, no, I can't say I'm hardcore.
I got
Let
on.
me ask you a question. Are you gonna download this beta again, Barry?
Yeah, it's still on my console. It's still on my console. Do I got to download it again?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I just.
If you're gonna continue
I'll play
playing,
it
like,
He loves Call of Duty. Yeah.
Nah,
It's
I'm
fine,
a
though.
Call of Duty fan.
I want
yo.
the-
No,
want
we
the
all grew
remaster.
up on it. Who cares?
Like I said, yo, it's just that I pick it up. I get my few games in, and I'm out the door. It's
So
it's nothing
you know
bad.
what? It's like Madden. Then that's how I
It's
Madden.
exactly-
I buy
exactly,
Madden every
bro.
year, and I don't even
I
play
play-
that shit. Y'all bought it this year. That ain't even made it into the PlayStation yet, yo.
Every year I play Madden, yo, and
Every year.
what I do on Madden, I do the same thing. I do connected franchise, and I'll create a dude and play through the same shit every year. I don't know why I do it, but I have fun doing it. I'm not that good at Madden, to be honest with you, but I do it every year.
So Call of Duty has reached Madden status. Now, for my people that love Madden, this doesn't apply to you. But for the other people that know what it is to be like Madden, that's not something that you should be proud of. Like, yo, it's just like Madden now. I mean, where you just get it.
I thought that's how it always was, bro.
Well, for the last 3 years,
That's-
Black Ops 3 was pretty good though. So I didn't feel
I
like
mean,
that
it was
about
good, and I think people bought that because it's Black Ops.
because Treyarch makes the best Call of Duties.
Yeah, they're
Wait.
king right now.
That's
Definitely.
hands down, yeah.
I mean, after Infinity
the
War
hill right now.
split,
Okay. Thank you.
I like Treyarch. I'll take their games, and like people talking about they waiting for Black Ops 4 or whatever. Vonderhaar is not
Black
coming
Ops.
back. He's gone. He said this is his last game.
R.I.P. Treyarch, baby.
That's
Hey, you
that's not
you
good.
want to know how simple I am, yo, with this Call of Duty shit? If they can bring one feature and I'll get it day one. One in the chamber. If they bring it, I'll get it day one.
Let me see how much it is on King One. I might just get it on PC. yo.
If they have one in the chamber, yo,
That's sad, dude.
I'll get it.
That was fun, but damn, nigga.
Hey, if Madden,
That's how much that's how much I
no,
love it, yo.
if Madden put team play back in,
So you're gonna get it with like only 163 people in the lobby?
If it's consistent, if
Hey.
it's consistently
That's
100.
sad, shit.
Hey, you telling
huh?
I heard what you just said. That's sad.
What?
You said, "Damn, I'm just gonna get it on PC." That's how you know it's sad.
I mean, like it's just I don't want to spend $60. Like if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it for the low. If I like, I really, I'm hurt. I'm more because I'm a fan of the franchise. Like it's just like if your team is maybe the Eagles, and the Eagles was really good, even though they kept losing in the championship. Like I think they made it to like 5 consecutive AFC champions or some crazy shit when McNabb was there. But now, like you're expecting, you know what it is. Like that's how it is with Madden. Like, you know, you got your sports team, and you know we're not going to be great this year, but every year you still look forward to possibly having a chance. But they disappoint you, but you don't. You just, you know what I mean?
Jets fans and Knicks fans,
That's fucking 76.
Bengals fans.
Yeah, like you can't just say, "Yo, I don't like this team no more." Like, plus, like Call of Duty's one of the reasons I even started my YouTube channel. So I'm like, I'm still a fan. I'm just not happy with the direction at all, yo. I'm not, and I'm not one of the people. I don't need a lot from them, but I need them to chill with all this. You can leave your microtransactions and supply drops in there, but some of this shit, it's just like, you guys, like, this is not Call of Duty for us to be doing all this shit. We got laser beams, we flying in the air, we space battles and all this. If you would have told us that this was possible, fucking in 2007, 8, you'd have told them, like, motherfucker, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about, man.
Before we end this show, I'm just gonna say directly to you, Chase. Your 2 worst purchases of the year, Tony Hawk and No Man's Sky. You better buy this Legacy Edition.
Time out. First of all, here we go with the Tony Hawk again.
What you gonna say?
Here we go with Tony Hawk again. Like, is my track record that okay for you to have to
humble
resort?
Bragging.
Hold on. No. It's not humble bragging. No, this is directly bragging, sir. If you have to resort, hold on. If you had to resort to Tony Hawk pretty much every time to try to, like,
No Man's Sky, then.
Okay, I said I was gonna buy No Man's Sky, and I'm fine with that. That's okay because I buy a multitude of games. If I only buy 3 games a year and one of them was No Man's Sky, Tony Hawk, then you get me. But if I buy the majority of all the games that come out, then you're not really getting nowhere with that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you not get my point of?
Like, I hear what you're saying, but you're not gonna tell me I need to spend $130 on the. How much is the Legacy Edition?
$79. What you mean?
It's $80 for that?
Yeah, it's 80.
Did you play that beta?
You get it for $60 Amazon Prime. You buying it now?
I'm not.
You gonna leave it on the top of the table downstairs?
That nigga said $70 for that. That nigga sound like he got it right now,
bro.
Right.
No.
I had to spice this
excited.
shit up. I purposely just had to target you. I had to make this shit interesting because talking about COD for 20 minutes. Salute all of us. We haven't did that at Call of Duty.
This might not happen for another year.
Stunt, bro. We put more time in this conversation than I'm gonna put in that game.
Yeah. Fact.
You ain't lying, bro.
That's facts right there.
And you know what?
Go ahead. Get that piece.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, there may be a little bit of merit to what you're saying, but you can't say because I bought these games I have to buy this. That's ridiculous.
I did it on purpose. I had to spice the ending up a bit. Fuck it. You still bought it. It's all good. You didn't get a refund off of Steam.
I bought it and I was hurt.
That's fuck it. At least I was able to tell.
I told y'all about that a long time ago. My nigga Chase, bro, that nigga battle rapper.
They try to throw too many L's.
That nigga will rebuttal every L until he agrees that he deserves it.
Like, that's how it should. You're not just gonna give me that. Like,
number 9, would that count?
I bought that too.
No, that wouldn't be because it's only $30.
Oh,
it's only $30.
Oh, that's on sale.
Ricky, you're so funny. Your face is so. It look like you really in the booth, yo. Your face is close.
Like Ricky look constipated.
So.
Man.
Chase about to buy that Metal Gear Survivor.
I'm not buying that.
You will buy that game.
I'm not buying that. I will rent that.
Gears 4 is like 50 on Kingwin right now for some reason. Like 51.
That's not a deal.
It's definitely worth it.
51? Ain't it $60?
Yeah, it's 51 on Kingwin.
Maybe.
That's $9, man. That's Abel.
All right. Who in here? who in here is purchasing? Matter of fact, us in the panel and in the comment section. Seriously, 100% truth. All right. Who here is buying the game? Who's buying Infinite Warfare? Seriously.
One by one?
Yes. We'll start with you because you excited. Go ahead. Super excited too. Whoa.
I'm buying it.
You buying it for console or PC?
Day one.
You buying it for console or PC?
PC. I have to reorder it. I thought you said you're going on Kingwin. I need a buddy to play with. You still play that shit alone?
2 minutes on the
Jesus
lips.
Christ, dude.
I'm about to spit some bars.
Booger about to fall
I
off.
cannot. I don't want to buy it, and there's a strong possibility that I may not buy it. But if this game ends up on my channel somewhere, you cannot give me an L because I never confirmed whether or not I was buying it.
Look at this fucking resident for president ass nigga trying to cover all his tracks.
I ain't trying to cover my tracks.
I ain't say I wasn't going to buy it.
I mean, you the one that said you said no Activision products though, so you can't do that.
Oh,
but I said I wasn't buying it.
But he said he wasn't gonna buy it. He said if somebody gets it for him.
Wait, somebody got it for you?
Oh, my boy already got it. We system shit.
I forgot. I thought you bought that shit.
I could have sworn you said you got it, man.
Hey, look. Modern Warfare.
Who will see Infinite Warfare underneath UTS Privacy's name on his PSN is when he's playing Call of Duty 4.
You know what?
Listen, me and Chase are gonna have a day one video.
Nah, you know what? You know what it is? I may go half with somebody. I may go. Okay. We might have to go 33%, bro. That game is ass. So I swear to God.
Somebody else gonna pay 66? Come on.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, that math.
Hey, man, you work at a bank, B. I don't know what you fucking on math.
Like, he said he's going.
Yo, please don't direct that to me. I see that.
So
yo, wait, get that off my screen.
Somebody else to pay more than half.
You said 66.
Oh no.
You said dollars or percent?
You're saying percent. You said I'm going 30%.
Oh, I thought you,
bro. It's time to end. What the fuck is we talking about?
I don't know. I thought you said I want somebody to pay $66. I didn't know which you. I apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I jumped.
You gotta give Barry the math class L for real.
No.
No. He's right. He's right. I said 33%. He was saying 66. Right? Yeah, I thought you were saying you want somebody to pay $66.
No, I was saying, well, you want somebody to pay more than half because that's 66%.
No, I'm saying we three of us got to all share.
Yeah, if you split it 3 ways, 33.
I thought you were still talking about two, like just.
No, Barry, Barry. No, I understand what you're saying. There's no L. He's okay. He's the math is.
Want somebody to get an L. I'm tired of this show, though. All
right, let's go ahead. Let's do the outros, man. It's the. I think it's about that time.
Abel, you buying it, Abel?
Oh yeah.
I already bought it.
Oh.
What you mean? You already bought it? Like, what you mean?
I already bought it.
You pre-ordered that junk.
You pre-ordered.
I want to play Call of Duty 4.
Oh yeah, didn't you have to pre-order it in order to get the beta anyway? Or if you buy it on. If you pre-order on PlayStation,
I thought we preached no pre-orders. You pre-ordered the day before or the week before. When'd you do it? To keep it funky. When did you pre-order this shit?
I did it probably like.
Nigga said once it was announced, nigga.
Wait, when you pre-ordered it?
I wanted to play Call of Duty 4. I already knew.
So when did you pre-order it?
Like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
All right, I you know what? Just for that, you can't ever make a video talking about I want y'all to stop pre-ordering games. Because you pre-order.
If it ain't green, it ain't me.
If it ain't green, it ain't me.
Wait. What's wrong with what I did?
We tell people not to pre-order games, and if you do pre-order it like a week before or the day before, just so you get your bonus, but don't pre-order it that far in advance. So you participated in that conversation, and then you went ahead and did it.
I had the money then. I know how I am.
All right. Okay, well you put it that way. I wasn't trying to give you an L. I was just fucking with you.
If I have it, I'm just gonna do it.
I just thought that was funny. Okay, well.
But have a good night, guys.
He said, Abel said, not today. He said, not today. All right, Terry, are you purchasing this game?
I'm thinking about it. Probably PC. I want to play. I want to play COD 4.
Yeah,
I really do.
Infinite Warfare, right?
Can't you just play Call of Duty 4 on PC right now?
Nah, yeah, you gotta go through some bull. That shit is fucked up. Nah, you gotta put all kind of extra punk buster files and all this nonsense. You gotta go in I9 files, all this ridiculousness to play that game. And nobody got time for that.
What's that? Yeah, I want to get it on PC. Play a master keyboard.
Prophecy, is you going? Is you fucking with it though?
I'm not playing it. I already have it. I'm just not playing it.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap this episode up. It was a silly episode when it came to Call of Duty shit. We may have spent more time than we needed to, but it is what it is. If you sat through the shit, then you just as bad as we are for doing it. We're gonna holler at y'all next week, next Wednesday. Good night, folks. Thanks for coming out tonight. Bye.
So long, farewell. Thank you. Let's say goodbye.